Well, what's up, everybody? It's your man EC1.
And it's your man, where you hiding?
How y'all doing out here? And first of all, before we get started, let me just say, usually we on StreamYard, but unfortunately, um, things fortunately happen. I'm not paying a lot of money for 1 year for StreamYard, so we'll just have to wait until it.
Basically, StreamYard is ridiculous, and they want us to pay a
Yeah,
whole bunch of money to keep our thing active.
yeah, it's ridiculous. I make a stream and then they want to charge me at $1. And I'm like, come on, man, not this time, not that, not come on, bro. Like I come back from Wawa, I'm feeling great. You know what I'm saying? And
But
StreamYard charge.
EC1, it's because you went over 20 hours this month.
Hey, listen, bro. When you trying to talk some football, man, you got to make multiple streams. I don't feel like doing videos, man. Like even
Hmm.
Master, man, I'm running out of storage and shit like that. So yeah, but let's talk about this. Let's talk about this Kansas City Chiefs. If you on Twitter and you're watching me, appreciate you for watching. Um, Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you go follow my Twitter account. Y'all should see us. And yeah, let's talk about it. What are your expectations for this Chiefs game? We got to be Andy Reid, right? We cannot beat this guy for somehow since he joined the Kansas City Chiefs. We have lost every time we played him. It's
But
time. It's time. It's time to
here's a
get that
little
monkey
kicker
off our
though.
back, man.
Here's a little kicker though. Andy Reid has never lost any game that he's been involved in, as far as Chiefs and Eagles have.
Yeah, no. So we got to do our part, man. We definitely got to do our part, and we
Well,
got to win this game.
for starters, we can't turn the ball over.
No, you can't. You can't do that. No, that's for damn sure, man. You can't
Because
do that.
that one turnover that Hurts had was the complete outlier in all of that. In spite of the Bradbury hold,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
so I'm
Um.
looking forward to seeing the Eagles not turn the ball over. That's one of the keys of the game, and the other key of the game is to just score as many points as you can, because they're going to try to shoot out with you, and they're very well capable of shooting out with you.
Yeah. I mean, this defense got to come through, right? And I think this bye week is going to help tremendously, right? And I need to see some adjustments, right? And that's the thing. Uh, if you're trying to decorate your room, let me decorate my room. Fuck it. So it's like I want to see a little bit more. I would say bump and run a little bit, like get physical with these receivers, and
Mhm.
I want to see physical. I want my corners to be physical, and I'm hoping this game we see a lot more. Now you got Bradley Roby back. You should be more physical than what you were before, right? And coming off a
Mhm.
bye week, I'm hoping that they adjust those things, right? We run the ball, and we're able just to do what we've been struggling to do. We got to score in the red zone. That's the one thing I want to see more of. We got to score in the red zone. If you don't score in the
Definitely.
red zone, you're not winning this game. And if you don't stop Mahomes, you allow a 31 completions over and over again, and you can't get off the field, you're not winning this game. This has
Oh,
to be the best
and
performance.
by the way, if you're scoring field goals in the red zone, then it's going to end up exactly like that 2021 meeting.
Yeah, you got to be disciplined. This is a good football team. I'm not going to sit there and say they're trash. I'm not going to do that. Right? We got to give them the respect. They're a good football team. Right? They're seven and what? They're 7-2. Seven and
Yes.
two. Um, they're still a good football team. They have a chance to. They have a chance to come off a bye week, and Andy Reid. Andy Reid's really good at bye weeks, right? He does really good coming off bye weeks.
Hmm.
And they're going to make some adjustments too. Don't think that we're going to go in there and we're just going to catch them lacking. No, we got to go in there. We got to punch that team in the mouth. I need to see some discipline from every one of them. It is what it is, man. I'm excited to see this football team coming off a bye week. There's things that we got to improve. Listen, we're 8-1, and I'm glad we're 8-1. But I need to see some improvement. Can you improve? Can Brian Johnson, you know, you know, since Jalen Hurts coming back and he's healthy, can we not do quarterback runs? Can we use the exact same way we've been using Jalen Hurts? And
Yes.
I'm looking Sean. I'm looking at Sean aside and saying, can we make some adjustments? You
We
know,
should have been learned that lesson when we injured Hurts in the Bears game.
Well, I mean, I yelled at Shane Steichen for that shit. That you can't do that, man. You can't run Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts only time he needs to run is when he needs to. Like if he needs to create a big
The
play,
tush
I
push,
get that,
the
right?
tush push, as we mentioned the last time.
Well, I mean, the tush push, yeah. But I'm talking about unnecessary runs when you're running guys into the ground because come on, no, we don't need to see that. But I'm excited for this game tomorrow because it's going to be on the bright lights. And you know how Jalen Hurts
Mhm.
plays. Jalen Hurts is very good when he comes to bright light football. Not bright light football.
So
When
is Devontae
being on the
Smith,
bright
which is a
lights.
very underrated factor. He's going to be a very underrated factor in this game. He's going
Who?
to go off. That's going to be my prediction to go off.
Who?
Excuse me, I'm eating pretzels.
I mean, like, listen, dude. This is a game that you have to win, right? Um, you said Jalen's going to throw for Jalen threw for 385 yards, 3 TDs, and 21 when he first faced them. Yeah, I mean, dude, like Jalen Hurts. And listen, I have nothing but confidence that Jalen Hurts going to win. Right, he's going to want to win this game. I have nothing but confidence that he's going to ball out. My question is,
so
can Sean Desai make those adjustments?
so
Bradley Roby's
I got a question
Go
for
ahead.
you, real quick, Eagle Champ.
Mhm.
Does Jalen Hurts throw for 300 yards in this one?
Yes. Yeah.
I would have to agree. I would have to agree with that because the Chiefs' defense is trash. They got a couple of they still have those two second year starting cornerbacks, the sophomore years. Man, they're going to be struggling out there, man.
And it's like, okay, everybody's about AJ Brown, right? Everybody, well, you got to stop AJ Brown. But you're also going to understand Devontae Smith is coming along too, right? Since we got Julio Jones, I think that our passing game has got a lot better, right? And I think Brian Johnson is not horrible, but I need to see. I still need to see him. We still need to capitalize in the red zone, right? And that's my biggest thing with Brian Johnson is we're almost there, right? We just need a little bit more. We just need a little bit more. We just need a little bit more. That's all. That's all. That's all I'm
Yes,
asking Brian Johnson. We just need a little bit more, and we're perfect,
a
man.
little bit
So
more.
I'm expecting Brian Johnson to do a lot more than what he's been doing, and I expect I expect this coaching staff to get their shit together, right?
Yeah.
You coming off a bye week, and I expect some improvement, and I think they're going to improve, right? The secondary should be healthy. And I think that I think Sean Desai, Bobby Murphy was telling me yesterday he doesn't believe in this. He thinks we're going to lose because of the secondary. Well, I think that Bradley Roby helps your secondary. You know what I'm saying? Coming
Yes.
back. So I mean, I expect this defense to be better, and I expect this defense to get pressure on Mahomes.
Well,
And
they're
I think
definitely going to
Sean
be
Desai is
healthier.
coaching it.
We're definitely going to be healthier. The bye week helped.
Absolutely, absolutely. You guys, I don't give a fuck about the Commanders. Really, I don't care. I don't care.
The one thing I really want to touch on real quick, my expectations versus what's about to happen.
Mhm.
As far as the secondary goes, we saw a blueprint, the Chiefs versus the Broncos, where they tried double teaming and triple teaming Travis Kelce. I
Mhm.
want to see a little bit more of that in this game.
Yeah, you got to take away Travis Kelce, right?
If you're not going to give me any blitzes, which is what we really want to make Patrick Mahomes really feel that pressure, at
Mhm.
least give me some double teams and triple teams on Travis Kelce.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you got to double him. You got to triple him. You got to take him out the game, right?
Yes.
He is.
If he's
You
out of the
hardly.
game, all those wide receivers are going to drop those passes. You know it. Kadarius Toney, I'm talking to you especially.
I mean, and listen, they got some good receivers over there. Like Kansas City Chiefs got some shifty receivers, right? We can't sleep on
They're
Rasheed Rice.
young.
They've been getting him
They're
at.
young.
Yeah, you
You
got your
know they're going
Kelce.
to drop it. You know they're going to drop it. They're young. They're too young, man.
What would you say is the most? What would you say is the biggest threat right now for Kansas City? It would be Travis Kelce, right? Because
It'll be
if
Travis
Travis
Kelce,
Kelce,
without a doubt. Outside of Patrick Mahomes, obviously.
Mhm. Because listen, the order, the way to beat the Kansas City Chiefs, I think is, and I would not be shocked if Pacheco, you see a little bit more of him out the backfield, right? Keep your eye on that because they know the Eagles are good at stopping the run, right? So it's like they're going to try to get Pacheco out the backfield, and they're going to try to get him out, make him a decoy for like guys like I think Travis Kelce is going to be a decoy, but I think Pacheco could be the guy that we have to watch out for, right? Because we know we couldn't stop him. We couldn't stop him when we played him last year, right? And he's a guy
Mm-hmm.
that's been balling. He's their number one running back. So I expect them to use him a lot more in this game, and I expect them to like get him out in the backfield, maybe do
And
like
put him in that wide receiver position to start
yeah,
out the
yeah,
route.
something like that. Yeah, for sure. And
Yeah.
my thing going into this game is you got to make Mahomes. You got to pressure Mahomes, right? If you do not pressure him, and this defense don't get to him, you're in trouble, right? Because Mahomes is a guy that can extend plays. This guy is a great quarterback. I'm not going to sit there and say he's overrated. I'm not doing that because we know how good Mahomes is, right? This is a guy that he can make you pay for it, right? He's a guy that'll make you pay. And Andy Reid, we can talk trash about him, but he's a good coach. He's very good at coming off a bye week and making those adjustments. And I expect Nick Sirianni, like I said, I expect him to get this coaching staff together. I think there's a game plan going to this game to take number 87 away. Take number 87 away and make Mahomes throw it to the other receivers.
Yes.
Now,
because if Travis Kelce gets busy, it's going to be a long game.
Yeah, if Travis Kelce gets busy, man, you're in trouble. And I'm going to have to look at Sean Stein and say, what are you doing? Right? You got 2 weeks to prepare. If you don't come out this game plan and you don't have Travis Kelce under your game plan as a guy that you have to stop, if you don't have him as a circle around your game plan of stop him, then we got some problems over here. We got a problem in Philadelphia. And I'm not going to look at Brian Johnson. I'm going to look at you, Sean, because there's no excuse why you should lose this game. You're clearly a better football team. And if you come out this gate and you're not prepared, then how am I trusting you to win me a Super Bowl, right? Because the goal is to me from us to get the number 1 seed, right? Now you got the Lions. I don't know how the Lions did. Did they win today?
They're 8-2 now. They did win.
So they're 8-2, right? So this is a game that you have to win. Everybody say, well, it's not important. It is important because the Lions can definitely take the number 1 seed.
This is.
It is an important game. So, and now that you come off the bye week, you got 2 weeks.
Even if we lose this game, I hate losing to the Jets, but losing to the Jets was a benefit because that doesn't count as a conference loss. So we're still going to be at first no matter what.
And here's my thing about that. Did anybody really think we're going to defeat it? I'm just being real. Did anybody think we were going to lose the game regardless? So I might as well lose it to the Jets, right? Because guess what? I'd rather lose to the Jets than lose to those good teams, right? And I think this Jets loss really helped us, right? Think about
rather
it. The
lose
Jets
to them than the Cardinals, right? Cowboys.
I mean, dude, like that Cowboys game was frustrating, but I expect adjustments from Sean Desai, right? And I think that they're going to play more aggressive. Since you got Bradley Roby back, I think that they're going to play more aggressive, right? And, I think we're going to be all right. I think we're going to win this game. I think we're going to pull it off, man. I feel good about this game tomorrow night. I think we're going to get the W, and I think we're going to be 9-1 by Tuesday. I think that's going to happen. You have to win this game, because this is for a field advantage. I want that number 1 seed. I want teams to come to Philadelphia. I don't want to go to Detroit. Now, we can go to Detroit and beat them, but I'd rather feel comfortable at home, right? I want that number 1 seed. Because number 1 seed, it has to go through Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? I want them to come through Philadelphia so we can go to the Super Bowl. That's my goal.
Now here's something that King Miru 14 said. He said, I see Swift running for 100 yards. I really think that I could really see that. He can have a better game than Miles Sanders did in that Super Bowl. I can really see that.
Yeah, well, I've been telling people all along, Miles Sanders sucks. I'm just being real with you. Miles Sanders was terrible. Bro. Like, the thing about DeAndre Swift that I love about Miles Sanders, the difference that I like about him that Miles Sanders is he hits holes. DeAndre Swift hits holes.
My God, I did meet DeAndre Swift 8 days ago. It was awesome. My job wouldn't even let me take pictures of him or even talk to him, but I had a moment with him. I still was able to have a conversation with him.
For sure, man. My guy Weezy, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? This game is very important. I hate hearing people say it's not another game to me. I want to beat this team. I hate this team with a passion, bro. They get on
But
my
at the
nerves.
same time, it's not a Super Bowl rematch. It's
No,
not
it's not. But still,
unless we meet in the Super Bowl again.
but still, I feel like this game means more to me because I hear Chief fans talk about what we did last year to you. It's like this team is different from last year. You know, this is a way better team in my opinion. You know, you can argue, okay, you know, the defense has been struggling when it comes to the second. We know that. But it's
But
like
look
this
at AJ
defense
Brown's
actually is
numbers.
a lot better.
Look at AJ Brown's numbers versus last year.
Oh,
Like
absolutely, he's gotten better.
he's about 400 yards away from matching his total yards from
Mhm.
last year.
Yeah, I mean, he's done a phenomenal job. He's done a phenomenal job,
And
and
he's
this
only
is
been
going to
through
come
9
down to.
games.
Mhm. So it's like the thing that I want to see going into this game is adjustments, right? You got to make adjustments, and when I talk about the Philadelphia Eagles, they have been very good in second during halftime. They've been making adjustments. Sean Desai is making adjustments in second half, right?
Yep.
And what I want to see is what we did with the Miami Dolphins. Be aggressive, right? I don't want to see Eli Ricks in the slot. I don't want to see that, right? Put Bradley Roby in it. Now you get Bradley Roby, so there's no reason why you should put Eli Ricks in the slot, right? Bradley Roby is going to be that guy probably, right?
Oh my God! He
What?
said Jalen Carter is probably going to get triple team like how Dallas did him.
Well, I mean, if that happens, man, then I need my guy Hassan Reddick now. Hassan Reddick has been on a tear. So listen, they can double team all they want. If you want to do that, that's fine. You're going to open up more for other guys.
Yeah, like Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham's still there.
Yeah. Jordan Davis been doing really good. You know,
Even
we
Nolan
Nolan
Smith.
Smith is getting more snaps. I love the
Yeah,
fact
Nolan
he's
Smith.
Derek
You get
Barnett
some of these
on the post.
linebackers involved in a
Yeah,
sack game.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you want to triple Jalen Carter? That's fine. You're going to leave guys wide open for other. You're going to leave the other defensive men wide open to hit your quarterback. That's fine.
So
Pick
you're
your
leaving
poison, like I said.
So you're leaving probably 2 or 3 guys to probably
Mhm.
get the other 4 or 5 guys who are not Jalen Carter.
Yeah, I mean, like Weezy, the dreaded Eagle said, you know, Sweat, he's been eating too. So it's like I think Sweat's going to go off in this game. I think Josh Sweat's going to go off in this game. I think Nolan Smith gets a sack in this. I'm going to tell you this one. I got a real heater right here. I think Nolan Smith gets his first sack against Mahomes. I mean, not sack.
Mm.
I would think, yeah.
Mm.
I think Nolan Smith's going to get a sack right here. I think this is the
What
game
a
where
way
Nolan
to
Smith
get
picks it up.
what a way to get your inaugural sack.
Yeah, the best quarterback you probably can face. Hey, why don't you go get it, big boy? Go get it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we need Nolan Smith to come through because, like I said, since Derek Barnett's been sitting on the bench, I think he's done a very good job. Right? He's been taking the reps and he's getting more reps. So that tells me that he's done his job. Right? But I need Sean Desai to do a little bit more. I need him to be more aggressive. Right? There's no excuse. If you fall to the Chiefs now, you're in trouble. Right? Because you know this is what I'm saying. Right? The thing about Sean Desai is he does good adjustments the second half.
Mhm.
This game you can't make adjustments. You got to adjust right out the gate, in my opinion. Right?
Mhm.
You got to have a game. You got to have your head on the swivel. You got to.
And if something works, stay with it until they
Absolutely.
can stop it.
Nolan Smith's going to play this game because Derek Barnett, I'm glad he's sitting on the bench. He sucks. I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? The dude, he should have sat on the bench the second the guy made him flip flop on the ground. Like a damn fish.
Reaper, what's up?
You know what I'm saying? Reaper, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? So, what would you say is the most important? What would you say? Who do you think is going to go off in this game?
As far as one team or the other, or both?
We'll start with the Eagles.
We'll start with the Eagles. I'm gonna have to say it's going to be 2 players, 3
Okay.
players really. It's
Go
going to
ahead.
be Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, and Jalen Hurts because I think all 3 of those are going to be heavily involved in this game. Especially, I'm going to say heavily. I'm going to say Devontae Smith because he just finds a way to tear up Kansas City every time he sees them. But as far as Kansas City, I'm gonna have to say Pacheco. He's going to be an underrated factor tomorrow.
Yeah, you gotta stop it, Chuck. I'm sorry, you gotta stop him, bro.
Mhm.
Like,
And
it's like
don't
if you
sleep
can't
on his
hit
strength
someone
for a
there,
second. Don't sleep on his strength
you said
because
what?
he can pull somebody over and break some tackles, get some extra yak. He's good.
You said who?
Pacheco, he's going to get some
Yeah,
extra yak.
Pacheco's nice over there. Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah,
But you got to stop him because if you set that running game and that running game gets going on, then it's going to be a long night because all Mahomes is going to do is okay. The running game's going on now. You focus on the running game. This is where I go to Travis Kelsey. This is why I go to Travis Kelsey and the receivers. You got to
now
stop that running game.
there is a guy that we are forgetting that we almost forgot. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Don't sleep on him.
Yeah, I forgot about him too. I mean, listen, they got they're not great pieces, but Mahomes has weapons, right?
They're not scrubs.
They're not scrubs at all. No, no. There's some
This is
there's
what
some
the NFL wanted for us to face some good talent. Yeah, this is what they criticized for us last year. We got to
Mhm.
answer the bell.
We got to answer the bell, man, and it's going to come down to execution, right? It's going to come down to making adjustments, execution, and tackling. Tackling, big part. We need to tackle.
Yeah,
I'm looking at you, Darius Slay, over here, big play Slay, whatever you want to be called, bro. I need you to tackle.
you
Bradbury,
too,
I need
Bradbury.
you to tackle, man.
Bradbury.
Yeah, that guy's been struggling, dude. And my confidence with him is, can you bounce back, right? I need my corner that I paid a lot of money, that I let CJ Gordon Johnson walk. I need you to come through, right? There's no
Or else
excuse
this is
for
a
this.
fleece. Or else this is a fleece.
Yeah, well, dude, like literally, I'm asking Bradbury, can you come through? Can you be my corner that I paid you to be, right? Because like, dude, I paid my two top corners. I brought him back. I let CJ Gordon Johnson walk, and I'm expecting you to show up, right? There's no excuse that you should be playing like this, right? And I think Darius Slay's been playing better than Bradbury. We can argue Darius Slay's been playing better than Bradbury.
I could agree
Big
with
play
that.
Slay. I'm sorry, excuse me. But it's like, I need one of my corners to come through. We need to get turnovers in this game. Like Mahomes is not giving up has not turned over the ball that much. This is the game that I need my defense get some turnovers. I need my turnover. I need some turnovers in this game. Get a strip sack, get a fumble, get something to get this offense off the field. Because if you leave Mahomes sit back all day and you can't you can't get a turnover, you can't get off the field, it's gonna be a long day for you, right? It's going to be
Mm-hmm.
a long day for you. You're probably losing this football game. This is going to come down to adjustments, execution. You got to be able to tackle. You got to be able to stop these receivers. You got to stop number 87. And it's going to come down to who can make the stop. This defense has to come through, right? Sean Asai, he has to come through as a defense coordinator, right? You have 2 weeks to prepare, right? I gave you enough time, right? Bradley Roby coming back. So there's no excuse why you should lose this game, right? There's no excuse. If you lose this game because of this defense, I'm not looking at this defense as a problem. I'm looking at you, the defense coordinator, because what were you doing at 2 weeks in the prepare?
Mm.
What were you doing?
Fooling around.
You got to go then, because I'm trying to win a championship right here, man.
Yeah. This all systems go now. Like we made it to
Yeah.
the Super Bowl. The expectations are so fucking high. Like we're trying to make it back, and we're trying to actually win it this time. We are serious about this stuff. Why do fans criticize us too, for being so serious about trying to go back to the Super Bowl? Why? Why do we criticize all these little pointers that could just make us better? Because we want them to actually be better. We want them to be better than the team that was last year. We're not just. We don't want to just focus on the fact that they're 8-1 and yay. No, we want to point out the little things to tweak it up a little bit, make them better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, dude, you got to.
Why do people criticize us for that?
I don't think it's them criticizing us. I just think that they don't want to hear the negativity, right? Because
exactly, there's negativities there.
Because we're 8-1, right? And it's great to be 8-1. Listen. If I came on, I'm not Big D, right? I don't say I don't give a fuck. We're 8-1. I'm not watching this. No, I'm not that. No, because he came at me like yesterday. I don't want to hear that shit. He came at me, and I told him to stop it, bro. So you want to sneak this? That's fine, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Oh, it is what it is, bro." First of all, Let's be real. Your fucking podcast sucks donkey nipples, okay, with RPF, all right? So really, just stop it.
That's your
Just
opinion.
stop it,
That's your
okay?
opinion, but okay.
I mean, it's the truth, bro. It sucks donkey nipples. Really. It really does. It's terrible, man. It's like two negative Eagle fans on this channel talk about, oh, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, can I get some positivity? Listen, we're 8-1, and it's great to be 8-1. I want to be 9-1. That's my goal tomorrow. Is 9-1, 10-1, 11-1. I want to win games, right? Mm-hmm. And my goal is, and I think this team is able, and I think they're going to, is I think they're going to take care of business tomorrow, right? And the thing is, what I want to see is adjustments. If we make adjustments, we're winning this game tomorrow. I don't think they're a better football team than us. I don't.
Really?
I don't think they got a better quarterback than us. I don't even think they got a better defense than us. I don't. The rotation's not better than ours.
But at the same time, you shouldn't sleep on Kansas City. They did beat us in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, that's because Jonathan Gannon is fucking garbage. He needs a horrible defense coordinator. I think Sean Desai is a little bit better. Like, I criticize Sean Desai about his adjustment. I think Sean Desai's a little bit better than Gannon. A little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that he's going to make the adjustments. I have to trust in a little bit in him. You know what I'm saying? To get it done. And if he doesn't get it done well, you know.
Well, he did come up big in the Dallas game, whether you want to like it or not.
He did. I mean, listen, you know, he stopped Dak Prescott, and you know, it is what it is, man. I think this is a game where I think we're going to be better.
And the biggest key of the game, and I will keep harping on this and beating this up to a dead horse, bro. The biggest key of this game is making sure that Travis Kelce is not a factor in this game at all. Make Patrick Mahomes look somewhere else. Make him look to those wide receivers. Make him check it down to those running backs to where they can get 1 or 2 yards at best. We cannot let Travis Kelce be a factor in this game at all. Make him quiet. Make him forget that he's there.
Oh, this is why I can't stand Cowboy fans. Oh, you wait. You want me to put some balloons out of here? Oh my God!
Oh my Lord!
You're not going to the Super Bowl. Stop being stupid, okay? Congratulations on beating the Panthers, man. The Panthers are what the record is right now. I think Frank Wright's about to be fired. What are they right now?
1-9.
Oh, okay. All right. Congratulations on beating the Panthers. There you go. Congratulations. Congratulations. See, this is why Cowboy fans are the dumbest fan base in the world. And credit to come on, man. You're going to the Super Bowl. What? You beat the Panthers. Congratulations. Now back to the Eagles.
That was your Super Bowl? Yeah, that's their Super Bowl for this year.
Listen. I took a huge nap. I didn't wake up at 5 p.m. because I knew they were going to beat the Panthers, man. Sit down and be quiet, bro. Sit down and be quiet, man. Like, dude, you beat the Panthers, man. Can you beat the 49ers in the playoffs when it comes to playoff time? Can you do that? Can you do that? Can you beat the Eagles when it's time to play us? Because you haven't done that. Stop it, man. Y'all sound so ridiculous. It's not even funny. You beat the Carolina Panthers. They're 1-9. They got a rookie quarterback, and they got one of the worst offensive line in football. Okay, and they running back is overpaid. Okay, come on. What are you talking about? This is the stupidity from Dallas Cowboy fans that I don't understand. You guys run around here. Dak Prescott beat the worst team in football, and you run around here talking about Super Bowl. This is why I say it's like a tradition. Cowboy fans get hyped up. They talk about Super Bowl, and when it comes to playoffs, y'all sit there on the couch, and you realize your quarterback ain't that dude.
3-1.
Stop the cat, man. It's getting old.
3-1. You're talking delusional again.
Please just
Got that out of the way. Now, 3-1. I know it took me like 11 months to pay you your bet, but you can take 11 months if you want to. Just wanted to say that to you.
This is what Cowboy fans are doing right now, man. Like, come on, bro. This is what they do. They beat on bad football teams.
If you could just hold it still.
Can you see that? The dude dancing because he beat the freaking Panthers, man. They lame, bro.
It looks like he's trying to give head, but he's really humping the wall.
Oh, it's a TikTok video. We destroyed the
Oh.
Panthers and we're going to the Super Bowl. Oh, why, man? What does man get the hell out of here, bro? Seriously, dude. You need to lay off the whiskey, whatever the fuck you're drinking, bro. Because that shit ain't good for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's the Wawa coffee that you were drinking earlier, man. I was drinking Wawa coffee. You know what I'm saying? That had to get me up, bro. I walked all the way to Wawa.
At least he admits he's delusional.
I mean, he is delusional, bro.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm
At
saying?
least he admits it.
Bro, get out of here with that shit, Lo. They beat the 1-9 Panthers, man. And see, this is what the problem with Cowboy fans, man, is they talk shit, dude.
Listen, Cowboys fans, you stink. Jesus Christ. You stink.
They are so bad, dude. It's not even funny, man. They fucking are pathetic. I don't understand them.
I just sprayed the screen. There we go.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Prescott's the best quarter. But how, man? He beat the fucking Panthers, dude. You fucking jabroni, man. You don't even make sense, dude. How he beat the Panthers? They fucking ass, man.
And let's
with y'all, bro.
And how long did it take you guys to pull away? Man. It took you. The Panthers were in that game for 3 quarters. It was 17-10 by the time the fourth quarter started. What are we talking about?
He's the best quarterback. I can't even make this shit up.
What are we talking about?
Moving on, man. Moving on.
You're a goofball, man.
Man, he's a goofy, man. This guy crazy.
Yeah, he is.
We going to the Super Bowl, and I'm delusional. You are delusional, man. You beat the one and Woosah. Let me do what bad boys did. Woosah.
You're worse than Sixers fans.
This guy crazy, dude. Did you see you mean the same Deron Blaine that Devontae Smith ripped up? That dude? You mean that dude? That he tore up? Like, make this make sense for me. Y'all beat on bad football teams, but when you play good football teams, y'all can't beat them. Why is that? Why is that? If you're so-called Super Bowl contenders, why aren't you having a better record than we are? Matter of fact, why are you not 8-1 right now? Why didn't you beat the Eagles? Why didn't you beat all these teams that you say you're good? Because you're trash, man. And you beat on bad football teams. You and the Cowboy fan base are the dumbest, stupidest fan base in the world, bro. Y'all talk shit. You run your mouth after beating bad football teams. You ride the small school bus when you went to school as a pup. And now you come on here trying to talk football to grown-ups who actually went to mainstream schools, man. That's the problem with y'all, man. You don't know your place, man.
And then y'all make excuses every time y'all lose.
Stupidest fan base in the world, man. They irritate the fuck out of me, man. I can't wait to see the fucking ass.
The Cowboys didn't lose to the Eagles. They lost to the refs.
Yeah, sure they lost to the refs, man. The same.
We got Ho too. Too. The refs were too involved in that game.
I heard they were helping y'all versus the Panthers, but we ain't gonna talk about that. All right, man. You must be fucking dumb, bro. You must be trolling, bro.
He could be a Hall of Famer all he wants to, but he'll never, ever win a Super Bowl.
Listen, bro. Let's get back to the Eagles topic because we ain't talking about this fucking.
Because Dallas Cowboys have to make everything about the Dallas Cowboys. Let's get back to the Eagles.
Listen, I expect them to come like this, man. They need to stop.
Excited about their measly 7-3 record.
Just get the brooms ready. When it comes to when we play y'all again, we're sweeping that fucking ass, dude. I'm telling you right now, that broom is coming. You're gonna be with Washington, wondering why the Eagles took y'all down. Listen. 2 more weeks. I mean, 3 more weeks. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks.
3 weeks.
No.
3 maybe.
No.
3.
3 weeks
because we got the Chiefs, we got the Bills, and we got the 49ers, and then them.
And those are winnable games because I don't see us losing to those. This is what I'm talking about, man. The stupidest fan base in the world, bro. Dumbest fan base in the world. Congratulations on being the Panthers, man. The 1-9 fucking football team. We're 8-1 over here, man. We're 8-1 over here. And we're gonna be 9-1 tomorrow night. You just watch a real football team take care of business tomorrow. That's what you need to watch out for. the real MVP, Jalen freaking Hurts, the best quarterback in this division, going to get it done once again. And then you can hype up Dak Prescott beating the measly Panthers, man. Okay? All right, man. You're pathetic, bro. And you're really sad, man. You know what I'm saying? This why I'm about to put your ass in timeout for real, man. Because you're really pissing me off, dude.
You might want to be careful, sir. Trying to EC1 like that.
I'm really about to put his ass in timeout, man. He really irking me right now because it's like, dude, like it's like who expects y'all to lose to the Panthers, man?
This is EC1's channel. You better watch out.
Well, he knows it. He knows it, man. All right, let's get back to this game, man. How many? So, what do you think about this running game? What do you want to see more of the running game? Who do you want to see more of?
I want to see some more of Boston Scott. I want to forget totally all about Kenneth Gainwell. I want to see some Boston Scott in there for like 4 or 5 carries at least. I want to see a lot of not Taylor Swift, but what's his name? Swift.
Wait.
Please,
Did you hear Eagle fans are not playing any Taylor Swift at all until after the game?
I posted that on my Instagram story. Y'all follow me.
Hey, Taylor Swift, you better watch out, man. We don't like you over here now. You switching on the new team. You bandwagon.
The guy that I seen last Saturday, 8 days ago, he better be a factor in this game. And by the way, he's only an inch taller than me, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I mean, like I said, man. I feel like this running game is going to come alive. I expect Penny to get some carries.
Yes. I was going to mention that too. Big D put that in the Swift said his Swift is not an every down back, but I would like to see Rashad Penny, a combination of Rashad Penny and fucking Boston Scott. Just the combination of those two. If Swift ain't going to be out there. Because we need to see somebody other than Swift. We need to see a combination. We need to see an actual, like, total running back by committee, if you will.
Yeah, the only running back I don't want to see tomorrow is Kenny Gainwell. Sit his ass on the bench.
Yes, please. He's screwing us over.
Like, I don't give a damn where he ran. Remember, he had the Thomas Salt in the end zone versus Dallas. I don't want to see him in action, man. I feel like he would muff the ball. Yeah, I mean, fumble the ball. But I do want to see Swift not fumble the ball, man, because he's been doing that lately. You know what I'm saying?
And Big D.
You got to work on
Big D, you missed it. You missed it, Big D, earlier when you wasn't here probably. I said one of the keys of the game is not turning the ball over. We cannot turn the ball over versus this team because that freaking turnover that we had in the Super Bowl was an outlier of everything. Even more so than the defensive PI or holding that was on Bradbury.
Right, that was the.
They should have let that go, though.
That fumble was just, dude. Everybody worried about the fumble, man. That fumble was dude. I'm telling you, Jalen Hurts is not doing that again, dude. He's not. Like that's only the once in a lifetime that Jalen Hurts ever did that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen again. I'm not worried about that. Bro, you're about to get blocked, man. If you say one more outlet in this thing, bro, you're gone, bro. I'm gonna be real. So you better chill the fuck out, dude. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? They say Deron Brand and Gilmore is better than Darius. Dude, come on, man. Stop the trolling, dude. Like, seriously, man. I don't know what the hell you are on, but clearly you need to stop puffing. So stop puffing on that weed, man. Because clearly that's stupid, man. To say that, dude. Okay, the same two corners got ripped apart by AJ.
Just be patient. Just be patient, EC1. The accident waiting to happen. It's going to happen in Dallas. It happens to them every fucking year.
Man, I'm hoping they lose on Thanksgiving, bro.
Me too. If there's one win that I hope that Washington gets, it's versus the Cowboys. I hope they sweep the Cowboys, but, it's not going to happen.
Moderators, you got a mob, bro. If you say anybody's really doing too much, man, get them up out of here, man. Because we trying some football over here, man. Get them up out of here. Send them to the fucking to the closet, the loser, the timeout area. Send them where they ever need to be, man. Because they're crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? They're crazy over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know you be puffing weed. That's why you talking crazy the way you are right now. To say the dumbest stuff that comes out your mouth, man. It's crazy that
it still has an after effect on you.
It really does, man. And money melts your brain cells, bro. I'm just being real with you.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? We trying to talk Eagles football over here, and you want to bring your trolling ass over here, man. Go over to the Cowboys channel, bro. Aren't they talking about beating the Panthers, man?
The Cowboys fan
Cowboys
talk, Mr. Rome and all them. 1980. You know, we got a bunch of Cowboys fans out
cool,
there.
Man. He's realistic, but these Cowboy consequences, man, they stupid, man. They really are. You know what I'm saying? Even your boy Duke bothers me. He be saying some trolling shit too, dude. He's starting to become one of them too. He really does. You know what I'm saying? They be seeing outlandish shit, man. And it's crazy. Y'all beat the Panthers and y'all talk about Super Bowl, man. It's crazy that y'all think that, dude.
A measly one-win team. Measly.
Dude, they literally about to fire Frank Wright, man. Frank Wright is about to be fucking fired.
And Miles Sanders, at this point in his career, is a third-string running back behind Chubbard and that other guy.
They literally about to fire their second head coach in 2 years, man. It's crazy. Like seriously, man. Like I don't know what oh man. Breaking news: the 49ers fear that safety Tuna Hwcp suffered a torn ACL. That's huge for the 49ers that they lost their safety, man. That's huge.
Wait, what?
Hwcp, the safety for the 49ers, they're fearing that he torn his ACL.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's just crazy that y'all run your mouth every time because you beat a bad football team. When you're going to be a good football team, can you really beat a good football team? You haven't beaten a team over 500. You haven't. You know what I'm saying? And don't tell me the Chargers are a 500 team because I don't want to hear that shit. They're not.
No,
they're not.
They just lost today. They're 4-6.
Yeah, they need to fire Brandon. They need to get rid of Brandon Staley. Fucking sucks, dude. I'm so glad he wasn't the Eagles head coach, man. Remember we almost hired him over Nick Sirianni?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ain't talking about the Cowboys. Fuck them, man. I don't care about that. Let's talk about this Eagles team, man. That's what we're here for, man. We're not here for the Cowboys. We're not here for the Giants. I don't care about none of these teams, man. Listen, I went to sleep and I woke up at 5 p.m. and I don't care about none of these. I slept over them, man, because I don't care about them. I care about the Eagles. You know what I'm saying?
Jaguar man's watching. I just got an alert. Anyways, go ahead.
Speaking of puffing, Slade needs to get his shit together, man. You know what I'm saying? If he comes out and he says he has a good game after giving up so many yards to Tony, man. Listen, bro.
Didn't he say that shit after a Washington game? After he got toast?
Listen, I don't even watch his podcast, bro. I don't give a rat's ass what the players say, brother. I don't care. I don't care. I care about W's, man. Like that's all I care about right now. It's the win against the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Any other shit, man, I really don't care, bro. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Philadelphia won the first matchup. I mean, dude, like, it's like, man, like when Frank Wright is about to be fired, man, you really should not talk, bro. Really. Frank Wright is terrible. I don't think he's terrible. I just think they're not giving him much. I think he's a scapegoat, man. How much you want to bet next year Brian Johnson will be the head coach for the Panthers?
I can see that.
Or Sean Desai will be. Like, seriously, I think Frank Wright will be our offensive coordinator next year. I think that's going to happen.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I think our corners, let's get back to it. I think our running game is going to be effective. I think that, you know, you got to use Penny more. You got to use Swift more. Swift got to be your main carrier. You know, he got to be your guy, right? And if I see Gainwell in the backfield over Swift, it's going to be an issue. And I think that the adjustments have to be, you got to run with DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift got to be your main carrier. He's been balling. Except the fumbles, he's done his job, right? I also want to see more of Julio Jones, right? Dallas Goedert is out for this game. This would be a very good game for him because I think that, you know, with him on the field would be extra boost for this offense. You know, because like I said, that's going to be a huge loss for us.
And here's the other reason why the bye week is a benefit, because Dallas Goedert was supposed to be projected to miss 4 games. Thanks to the bye week, it's now 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And listen, Dallas Goddard is a very good part of our offense, right? And it's going to be huge missing him. But
Very
this is why I think
underrated
Brian
too.
Johnson needs to show he can be a good offensive coordinator. Is to get Julio Jones. I need Julio Jones to get active, right? I think Julio Jones got to get some targets. You got to feed him, right? You know, say I think he's done a very good job since we signed him, right? He's been that very good number 3 for us, along with AJ and Devontae. He's been helping AJ and Devontae, and I think he's gotten them a lot more open in the passing game, right? So I expect Julio Jones to be an it factor tomorrow night. I think that he's going to be the guy that everybody's going to sleep on, and I
Yes,
think he's going to go off.
Julio. I need me
Mhm.
some Julio. As well as
Uh,
some Olamide Zacchaeus. Time for some of these players in the slot to kind of step up.
that's a
All
terrible
right,
take right there, bro.
all right.
That's a
Now
fucking
watch
terrible
this.
take.
I just had
Terrible take.
Jaguar Man message me. He was like, EC1 talking. He better not be talking shit on T Law.
Bro, T Love fucking sucks, dude. Shut up. Fucking sucks. Fucking sucks. Why's the Jag fan talking to me, man? Your quarterback fucking sucks, bro. Shut up. What you talking about, man? Fuck. Seriously, man, who the fuck is he, man? Talk about Trevor Lawrence's fucking ass, man. Shut up. What? Why couldn't you beat the 49ers? Who did the Jags play?
They play the measly Titans today.
Man, get the fuck out of here, dude. Come on, the Titans are ass, dude. Shut
They
up.
blew them out.
Wow, you beat the Titans. Another garbage team. Like, seriously, what is this? Are we giving praise to bad teams?
Whoa! Whoa, Big D, calm down on that. Goddard is nothing special.
Listen, man. This is what I'm talking about, man. You know, you got to stop it. You really,
Ooh.
nah, man. I disagree 100%, dude. Dallas Scott is not
Ooh.
special.
Ooh. That hurt my feelings a bit. Oh.
That was just stupid right there, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Oh my
You gotta calm
goodness.
down with that outrageous take, man.
Ooh. Ooh, I just dropped my pretzel because of that.
I disagree 100%. I think Dallas Scott is a very big part of your offense, man. Dallas Scott, bro, stop it, man. That's now you're being ridiculous, dude. Dallas Scott is not overrated. It's not overrated. He's not overrated, man. Zach Ertz
He can break
is not
tackles unlike he can definitely break tackles unlike Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz will just fall to the
you
ground as soon
tripping,
as
bro.
he
You
feels
really
contact.
now you're doing it, dude. Not it's like, dude, like some of your takes, man. You be off with that, man. Come on, bro. Dallas Scott is overrated. How? How? How when he's one of the best tight ends in football? What are you talking about, man? See this is the stupidity that I don't understand with some Eagle fans, man. Y'all come on Twitter, you say the dumbest shit, and come on, bro. How can you say that? Dallas Scott has been very good, man. He's not overrated, dude. I disagree 100%, bro. I disagree 100%. He's not overrated. What are you talking about? How many yards have Dallas Scott got where you hiding?
Dallas Goddard. Let's
Like
see.
seriously, he's been one of their best tight ends. And come on, man, you can't say that's nah, man. I totally disagree with that shit, dude. That's not accurate, bro.
He has 410 yards and two receiving touchdowns, 38 receptions.
He talked about Dallas Scott, bro. Zach Ertz dropped a lot of balls too. So when you talk about another tight end who dropped balls, what are you talking about, man? So you just be seeing outlandish shit that only makes sense, dude. It's okay to say
Now, I will agree with Big D on this one. It is okay to disagree. You
yeah, but
kind
it's
of
nothing to
bashed him a
disagree
bit.
with, bro. That's
You
just
kind of
stupid.
bashed him a bit on his stupid comment.
It is stupid, man. How is Dallas Scott overrated? That makes no sense. Dallas Scott is one of the top 5 tight ends in football. What are you talking about? Who other than Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews is better than him? I'll wait. Who? Who other than Mark Andrews and Travis Kelce is better than Dallas Goedert? So it is stupid, man, to say Dallas Goedert is overrated. You lost your damn mind to say that. What are you talking about? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Listen, I don't mind you have an opinion, but come on, come with facts, dude. To say Dallas Goedert is overrated? Nah, man. That's just outlandish, dumb shit that I don't understand. Who other than can Big D? Can you tell me who's better than Dallas Goedert, Lynn, Travis Kelce, and Andrews? Who's better than him? Who? Kyle Pitts? Who? Who's better than him? Your boy Zach Ertz, I don't even think is doing anything in Arizona.
He's not. We hardly ever hear about him.
So how is he better than Goddard? You say that's ridiculous, bro. I say that is stupid, man. I don't know what you and 301 Cowboy been smoking some puff lately together, man. Because y'all two were going off on y'all saying some outrageous shit today, man. Seriously,
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
he dropped balls that gets clamped, bro. What are you talking about, man? No, man. You must not watch the same Dallas Goedert, bro. You must not watch the same one. He's not dropped a lot of balls lately. That's might have been last year, but this year he's caught every ball that's got to him. What are you talking about?
Almost everyone.
I mean, the one last week he caught one and it was a perfect ball, and he caught that ball. Just set up the Kenny Gainwell touchdown.
There's a couple he dropped versus Washington. That's about it. That's the only ones that I can find, really.
George Kittle, I don't think he's better than Goddard right now. George Kittle ain't better than Goddard right now. I disagree with that. Kittle is not better than Goddard at all. I'm not even gonna read your comment, bro. You just trolling at this point, dude.
He said, I'm gonna say it for you. It's on a positive note. He said, watch this end up causing Goddard to rack up over 130 yards in his next game.
Well, you just called him overrated, so he drops a lot of balls, man. Okay, bro. Dude, it's gonna happen. Not everybody's perfect, man. AJ drops balls too. Devontae drops balls too. Are they overrated too? I'm just wondering. Every tight end's going to drop a ball. It happens. They're not perfect. Come on, man. You make no sense with that take, bro. That was idiotic what you said, dude. And you know, you smart enough to learn, smart enough to know that that was not a good take, bro. I usually agree with most of your takes, but bro, come on, man. Come on, bro. Okay, so is he overrated too? Is Jamar Chase overrated because he dropped balls? Because he gets clamped too. Every dog has his day. Dallas Goedert is not overrated. For you to say that, it's ridiculous, bro. Because Zach Ertz couldn't even break tackles.
Yeah.
A lot of times he dropped on the ground.
As soon as they touch him, he drops on the ground, bro.
So what are you talking about, man? Your takes be outrageous sometimes, bro. It doesn't make sense. Like, come on, man. You just made my point, dude. You just said Zach Ertz. You think he's better than Dallas Goedert? No, he's not. No. I need two different tight ends. One's receiver tight end,
Goddard.
One's tight end.
I'll take Goddard over him in a heartbeat. Even though Zach Ertz won us the Super Bowl, he got us that game-winning touchdown. I'll take him over Ertz in a heartbeat.
Come on, man. This shit don't make sense, bro. To say Dallas Goedert is overrated, it's ludicrous, dude. It makes no sense. You're acting like I said. He's like, well, according to you, pretty much that's what you pretty much said. He's overrated, and dude, overrated means you're not good. So what are you talking about? You should have said he sucked at this point. You know what I'm saying? Overrated is worse than saying you suck. Come on, man. It makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense. Dallas Goedert can block, though, man. So what are you talking about? I'm just going to move on, bro. Enough with the troll shit, dude. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. We need to get it close.
Hey, unknown. You said something that's really important. He'll drop balls. It happens too. He'll drop balls versus us. He dropped a few, actually, versus us. Tyreek Hill.
Like, come on, man. This is ridiculous, man. Zach Ertz is super rare. Yeah, and I'm glad he made the catch, but how many times have we seen Zach Ertz drop balls? The Falcons game. All he needed to do was make one miss for a first down. He couldn't do it. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that, Big D? Do you remember when 2009? What was it? 2018 or was it 19?
It was
19. All he needed to do was a first down, and he fumbled the ball. Or no, he didn't get past. He didn't get to the yard that he needed to. It was a 1 yard, and all he had to do was reach, and he couldn't do it. Dallas Goedert gets that first down. So for you to say he's overrated, it's stupid, man. It doesn't make sense. It's your whole point makes no sense at all. You're comparing Zach Ertz to Dallas Goedert. First of all, they're two different tight ends. They don't play the exact same way. So you comparing apples to oranges. It's not the same thing. One's a receiving tight end, and one is a blocking tight end. They don't play the exact same way. Well, I think you need to learn the definition because you're calling a tight end, the top 5 tight end, overrated, man. Take your own advice, dude. A lot of disagreements here. Bro, it's like, I don't mind you disagreeing, but when you say Dallas Goedert's overrated, when he's been your weapon of, he's been Jalen Hurts' favorite target other than A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, come on, man.
I'm gonna have to disagree with that to a certain extent, Big D, but you do hit on a couple of points. You two, EC1 and Big D, y'all hit on a couple of points, though. I don't really think EC1 quite understands the definition of overrated, but at the same time,
you think he's overrated?
Calling him overrated is a bit ridiculous.
You think Dallas Goedert is overrated, Rihanna?
I don't.
Okay, so what point did he make?
The point that you don't know what underrated means.
He said overrated, though. Underrated means that you're good. You just don't get the credit you deserve.
Yeah, and overrated means that you're getting way too much credit than people should give you credit for.
If he's on another, let me just say this, right? If Dallas Goedert's on another team right now, do you think he would have a good season? I think he would. You put him on the Panthers right now, he'd be their best weapon right now.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me he wouldn't be.
And he'd open up a lot more shit for
facts. So you saying that makes no sense because on another team he would just be just as good as what he's on the Eagles.
Hold on a second. I didn't say that Dallas Goedert was overrated, though.
I didn't say you did. I'm telling Big D's statement is stupid. It makes no sense. A top 5 tight end is overrated. How? If you don't have Dallas Goedert, and we're going to find out tomorrow what Dallas Goedert means for this team because I'm going to tell you right now, I will not be surprised if we struggle on offense because we don't have him.
So what do we got to prepare for? So what have we got to prepare the Chiefs with? We got like fucking Calcaterra, whatever. Who's the second tight end? It's not Calcaterra. He's the third. Stoll.
And that's ludicrous, bro. That's fucking ludicrous. We're going to move on now. I totally disagree, man. I mean, dude, like, I would love to see more Alex O. I'd love to see more Alex O.
I disagree, unknown. Dallas Goedert would have 1,000 yards this season if Jalen Hurts would go to him more often. But, you know, he's doing his thing with A.J. Brown and sometimes Devontae Smith. So that's a reason for the decline.
And that's my thing.
You really can't fault that. It's the scheme.
It's not even that, bro. It's like we have a lot of weapons, man. If Dallas Goedert was the only weapon on another, like he said, depends on quarterback. I'm telling you right now, if any quarterback has Dallas Goedert and that's their only weapon, do you know why Zach Ertz was getting a lot of targets? Because Carson Wentz really didn't have anybody else. He didn't trust anybody else to go to. That was his guy, right? So we can say the same thing with Dallas Goedert. If Dallas Goedert was the only weapon on another football team, like the Panthers, if you put him with Bryce Young right now, you don't think he would make him better? Mm-hmm. You don't think Dallas Goedert would make Bryce Young better?
It opened up the field for the entire offense.
Absolutely, it would. So for you to say he's overrated, that's stupid. It's not opinion at this point. It's the fact that makes no sense.
You
can disagree and agree, but
he's enough of a factor that he can impact a defense like that.
Exactly. Zach Ertz was a receiving tight end. He was more like a receiver than a tight end, really. Dallas Goedert is a definition of a tight end. He blocks. He's physical. It takes 3 people to get him down.
Mm-hmm.
Zach Ertz was a receiving tight end.
And he can run routes better.
Zach Ertz couldn't run around. He cannot run around. He struggled running routes, man. Dallas Goedert could run a route. You know what I'm saying? You know, and there's no disrespect to Zach Ertz. He was good for what we had. But to say that Zach Ertz is better, no, man, he's not. He's not better than Dallas Goedert, bro. He's not. Dallas Goedert is a way better tight end, dude. For you to say this is ridiculous, man. You're not understanding. No, I'm understanding perfectly what you're saying. I just think it's stupid.
Okay.
I think he's good, but not as good.
So I got a question for you, C1. Do you appreciate anything that Zach Ertz has done throughout his Eagles career, not the Cardinals?
Yeah, I think, like I said, Zach Ertz, the catch that he made in the Super Bowl is very important, right? If you don't make that catch, you don't win that Super Bowl, right? And listen, he's going to go down as one of the best times in the Eagles history. That he's going to go down as an Eagles Hall of Famer, right? Maybe not NFL Hall of Famer, but he'll go down as one of the Eagles greats, right? When it's all said and done. When he hangs it up, he will be an Eagles great. He will be honored in the Eagles Hall of Fame, right? But do I think that he was a great? Do I think he's better than Goddard? No. Do I think that he could really block? He can't block. That was one of his weaknesses. That's why the Eagles needed Trey Burton and all these other guys because he couldn't block. He struggled with blocking. You know, he was a receiving threat. Zach Ertz could not block. That was one of his weaknesses, right? That's why Dallas Goedert took his job because he couldn't block. And, you know, that's the thing, man. But he was a good tight end, but he pissed me off sometimes. He did not. When it came to contact, he never wanted to have contact with the other defensive end. He always wanted to go down, you know. But it is what it is, man. He's a Super Bowl hero, but he's not better than Goddard, man. He's just not, you know. He's always exactly. You're the one saying
you could argue that he's washed right now, but when he was an Eagle, he had some of his best days.
Dude, Zach Ertz cannot run a route, bro. Zach Ertz, you want to talk about a tight end who got a lot of touches who couldn't run? Zach Ertz cannot run routes. Zach Ertz had one route, and that was, I'll take that back. Zach Ertz can run routes, but he didn't like contact. He didn't like contact, man.
Yards after catch were kind of hard to come by.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Dallas got it. It takes 3 people to get him down. Zach Ertz takes 1 person to get him down. Like
he can literally get tripped he can literally get tripped by a ladybug, just like Timmy Turner did in the Fairly Odd Parents, and he'll just go down like that.
Exactly, man. Like, dude, like. Why are we talking about Zach Ertz anyway, man? Why we talk about Dallas Goedert. I mean, Dallas Goedert is a huge part of your offense, and to say he's
we'll worry about Zach Ertz in Week 17.
I mean, that is a hell of a tight man, and I think he's going to be missing his offense. And this is why I'm saying you got to get Julio Jones activated in the offense. You got to give him more touches.
We'll see Zach Ertz New Year's Eve
if he's playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy also got to stay healthy, man. That guy was always injury prone. Either it was his ribs, you know. But listen, he's a tough guy, man. You know, he had a what is it? He had a torn. What was it? Torn. What was it? Torn. Something in his abdomen, and he played through it. I mean, he's tough as hell. You know, Zach Ertz is a legend in Philadelphia. He always will be. But to say he's better than Dallas Goedert, you got to look at the work ethic, man. Dallas Goedert has more of a work ethic than Zach. I mean, Zach Ertz to me is a receiving tight end. Dallas Goedert is a physical tight end. They're 2 different tight ends. You can't compare those 2. You can't.
But I will say this: he's been more injured than Zach Ertz has been, which is problems.
Yeah, and Dallas Goedert got to stay healthy, right? But I also think it's how old is Dallas Goedert?
Dallas Goedert is still like in his mid-20s.
I thought he was 29 years old.
What? Wait a minute.
Because isn't he 29 years old?
Oh, wow. He's going to be 29 in January 3rd.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I thought he was
So
in
it's
his
like,
mid 20s.
hmm
These
yeah.
years flown by too fast.
hmm and, you know, so yeah, I mean, you know, some tight ends don't make it past. I mean, they start getting older and they start getting banged up. You know, so it is what it is. He's 28. Yep, yep. Um, it is what it is, man.
So who are we forgetting about this Chiefs and Eagles game that we should really worry about?
I'll give you one. I think Chris Jones is a guy that you gotta stop.
Oh shit. The dude who had like 16 sacks last year?
Yeah.
Motherfucker. He was
Klofkis.
the, in fact, he was the only Chief last year who had double-digit sacks. Everybody else had like at most 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean Klofkis is another guy. I mean, listen, they got a good front. I mean, you know, they don't really blitz that much, but they can send pressure, right? Um, I think the biggest weakness on their team right now is offense. I don't think they got a good offensive line. I think their offensive line, the front. I think their offensive line has what the most holding penalties right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I don't know how they're going to do with Jalen Carter and Davis and Nolan Smith and Graham and Cox and Sweat and Riddick. I don't know how they're going to do with them. You know, and you got Milton Williams. So I mean, you know, you got a lot of rotation in this defense. So
This
I
team is
expect
too
us to get at Mahomes.
this team is way too stacked.
It is, man, and that's why I'm saying there's no way we should lose this football game, man.
Yes, we have more talent as of the case from last year, but we should have won that last year.
Yeah,
We need to just go out and just not turn the ball over. Alluding to
yeah.
the point that Big D made, we have to go out there and not make turnovers and just keep scoring and scoring and scoring. This
hmm
defense is going to be tried and it's going to have its tough moments, but we have to go out there and make sure
Absolutely,
that we win this shootout. It's going to be a shootout, I'm telling you. It's going to be a one-score game, whoever wins.
man. If I see another freaking shootout, man, look, bro. When are we going to actually dominate a football team?
I would like to
That's
know that.
like,
The closest we ever gotten was the Miami Dolphins game.
yeah, that's the last time we dominated a football team, right? I
Other
want
than
to see
that,
domination.
maybe the Buccaneers, who we shut down to like what 10 or 11 points.
It's like, dude, we eventually got to dominate a football team. You know, it got to come, right? You can't keep on letting your team, opposing team, you know, have a shooter against you. You got to step on their necks, man. You can't let them make you look bad. You know, eventually you got to say, you know what, enough with this. We're gonna let you sit back. No, man, put your foot on their necks and just strangle the shit out of them, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. I want physical domination. Show that you're a better football team. Show that you can beat a football team and blow this team out. There should be no reason why this Kansas City Chiefs team should absolutely beat it. We are a better football team than them, man. There should be no reason why this defense should not come alive in this game. I expect Mahomes to be on the ground at least 4 to 5 to 6 times. I want complete domination. Their offensive line's not better than ours.
Wow,
We
I can't believe we didn't even talk about this yet. 0 sacks in the Super Bowl. I want to see some sacks in this game. No excuses about the turf. I don't want to hear it from the Eagles fans. I don't want to hear it from the
no.
Chiefs fans. No excuses about the turf. We need some sacks in this one.
Absolutely, and I heard those rumors that there might be rain tomorrow, and if there is rain tomorrow,
Oh
you know,
well.
you know, then this going to be. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game, right? So this got to be a defensive game. My defense has to come through. You got
Oh
to, you
well.
got to,
We still got to come
got to
away with the
pressure
sacks,
home.
bro. We still got to come away with the sacks. That means we got to get
Yes,
to Patrick Mahomes.
is that what you're going on now?
Yeah, I've been calling him that for a couple years now.
This side needs to pressure more. He does. This is going to have to come down to the side, right? I don't think Brian Johnson is going to be the problem tomorrow if we lose this game. I think it's going to be Sean Desai. I've been saying all along, Sean Desai has to adjust. He has to pressure Mahomes. You have to play physical against these receivers. If you don't play physical and you let them sit back and go up and down the scoreboard on you, you're not winning this game. You got to execute at a perfect. You got to be just as perfect in this game. I think you got to have at least a 98% complete game against the Chiefs, man. You
You
can't
have
make
to be
mental
perfect.
mistakes.
You have to be
You got
A1.
to turn over the football. You got to make them turn over the football. And you got to keep the ball in possession on the offense. You can't turn over the ball, and you got to make them turn over the ball. That's how we win this game. You got to get interception, and when the ball is near you, you got to intercept the ball. I need my corners to make the interception, man.
We are looking now at the playoff race.
Uh huh.
I know the comments are in a way, but the Lions are sitting there at the second seed, 8-2. The Niners are right there, right behind them at 7-3. Let's see what else. The Cowboys aren't the 3 seed. What the fuck? The Seahawks
I guess
are.
they are now.
No. This is all wrong. This is
You typed
way.
it in.
No, the Saints should be the 4 seed. What the fuck is wrong with this? 5-5 record, yes, but they're a divisional winner. What the fuck is wrong with this? Ugh.
I fix it, man. That's all right. Give them time.
Ugh. Jesus Christ.
Did they win today? So maybe they won today. They got the 3rd seed.
Yeah, the 49ers are a 3 seed, yes, but the Saints should be a 4 seed, not a 7 seed.
Mm-hmm.
They're a divisional winner. Anyways.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. The signings, so yeah, I mean, maybe the Cowboys won, so maybe they've jumped up to the 3rd seed.
You can let Mahomes take his time and throwing the ball. You mean you can't?
If you let Mahomes sit back and take his time, bro, it's going to be a long. I'm telling you, man. Okay, you want to do that? That's fine. You're going to lose the football game. You can think about it.
Your defenders are going to be out of breath every time they drop back.
Man, it might not be a game. We might get destroyed that way.
He said you can let Mahomes take his time.
I think you meant you can, like CAN,
That's unknown. He's a Packers fan. He just won his crucial game that he had to win today versus the Chargers.
No, I think he's an Eagle fan. He's an Eagle fan.
You can convert to us. Join us.
He's been an Eagle fan, man. What are you talking about?
No. Unknown is a Packers fan. I'm telling you this.
Really?
Yes. He's just been tuning in with us a lot.
That's crazy. I thought he was an Eagle fan.
I love his support, though.
Yeah. We just got to stop Mahomes. He said, I'm not a Packers fan. What are you talking about? I didn't?
Whoa. Get the fuck out of here, bro. No. I know you telling lies, bro. I know for a fact you a Packers fan.
Look at the comment. Hey, the more the better.
Man, we done converted you to an Eagles fan. Fuck out of here. Your Packers having a bad season. Fuck out of here.
You see him in the comments?
I'm an Eagles fan. I'm not a Packers fan. I mean, I to say I can't. No. Yeah, you're a Packers fan. But it's okay. You can join the dark side.
Come to the light, man. Come to the light.
Come to the light.
Come to the light, man. That's all right, bro. No, he said, I'm actually an Eagles fan. All right, man. How do you know he's a Packers fan? See what you did, Hyde, and you changed the conversation, dude.
Because I have a conversation with him every day on Instagram. He told me,
talking to another unknown.
Oh, my Packers, all this, that, and the third.
Is it true, Hyde? Are you talking to another unknown? See, look.
Maybe it is another unknown. I might have you mistaken, and my apologies for that. But the unknown that I'm talking about is a Packers fan.
Yeah, I think you talk about because this guy, I think is one of my. I think this is the guy that I was talking on IG before.
Okay, here's the real deal breaker. Do you indicate that Dashy should be married to Awesomeness?
I don't give a
That'll
fuck.
tell me everything that I need to know, whether you're a Packers fan or not.
Are you talking to him? Okay.
Yeah. The Packers fan
Should we
name
play some
unknown.
Jeopardy music? Should we
The
play some
Packers
Jeopardy music?
fan, the Packers fan that is unknown that I talk to, he'll proclaim that Dashy should be married to Awesomeness.
Oh, you should have never given the answer now, man. Now he's going to say the opposite. Come on, man. Do, 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 do,
I
do,
played
do.
that when I was waiting for my chicken, and the black chicks got mad at me for playing it.
They like, oh no, they like Family Feud. Oh, my fault. Yeah, listen, man. If you're an Eagle fan, hey, I might be confused, man. Might be confused. All right, man. So, what do you think
Yeah,
about the linebackers? Who do you think the linebackers in this game? We got obviously Kobe Dean is out for this game.
we
Um,
still got Zach Cunningham.
Nicholas Morris. I think Nicholas Morris gonna have a good game. Let me tell you, Nicholas Morris and Zach Cunningham before Kobe Dean was in the game. I think those two were balling.
I think N'Kobe Dean is kind of setting us back. He's kind of going through an injury right now, but I think our linebackers are going to do well. They're going to hold their ground pretty well in this game.
Yeah, I mean, your linebackers have to stay focused, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to do a lot of misdirection in this game. I can
Yeah.
see where they get Mahomes, and I heard this yesterday. I don't know who said this, but credit to the Eagle. I think it was JC Eagle where he said that you can see Mahomes getting that football out quickly. One time like that, like just getting the ball out 2 seconds because they know
And
he's
you
going to.
know, and you know, we're dealing with Andy Reid here. So when it comes down to Andy Reid, we're going to have to deal with those shovel passes up the middle, especially in the red zone. Those little cute shovel passes.
Yes, you got to be aware of this quarterback, man. This quarterback, he can do some crazy things, man. This is Patrick Mahomes. It's not Dak Prescott. It's not Sam Howell. This is not Zach. By the way, Zach Wilson got benched. Zach Wilson got benched finally today.
Mm.
Uh, but these are none of these quarterbacks, man. So this is Patrick Mahomes. This is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. This is a two-time Super Bowl MVP. This is a
Possibly ever.
Super Bowl champion.
Possibly ever.
Huh?
Possibly ever.
Yeah, I mean, there's and he's looking as one of the MVP candidates. And I think this is the game where Jalen Hurts can be if he beats Mahomes, Jalen Hurts I think runs away with MVP this year. I think this is an important game for him.
Nah, you know how I feel about AJ Brown. AJ Brown deserves to win it.
But let me ask you a question, right? The fact that Jalen Hurts is playing with a new offense coordinator, right, and he's taking his team to an 8-1 record.
Mhm.
I mean, come on, man. This is not the same offense coordinator, and he's
And I
taking
know
Brian
you've
Jones
argued,
wins.
and I know you argued the fact, oh well, who's
And,
throwing
and listen, I
AJ Brown?
love AJ Brown, but to me, Jalen Hurts should be the MVP because without Jalen Hurts, does AJ Brown get those yards?
Without AJ Brown, does he make all those catches?
I
I
mean,
mean,
shit, probably not. I mean, but I'm just saying,
AJ Brown's amazing, and Jalen Hurts is amazing too. I'm
Jalen
not
Hurts.
really missing Jalen Hurts or anything, but AJ Brown is that nigga right now.
Yeah, I guess so. If we beat the Chiefs, I don't want to hear no more. No, I don't want to hear no more. No, I don't want to hear no more easy schedule, right? If we beat the Chiefs, then clearly we already beat a good football team. I think the Dolphins are a good football team right now. But if we beat the Chiefs, I mean, clearly we beat one of the best.
No, it cannot stop at just the Chiefs. We have to go through this entire 5-game stretch and go flawless. And shout out to Mr. Stranger Things. I've been harping on this guy the whole entire day. Congratulations to Mr. Bones. came out yesterday. Yes, sir. He is a brand new father. Congratulations, Sapones NYG. And you beat the Cockroaches. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations on your new child. I am so happy for you.
Mm-hmm. Sure, man. AJ Brown AJ Brown's a monster, man. I'm not saying that, but to say that Jalen Hurts should not be an MVP or shouldn't even be in the conversation, listen, I think there's 3 quarterbacks that should be MVP right now: Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts. Okay, those 3 quarterbacks have been putting their team on their back, right? Um, and both 2 quarterbacks, both Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts, have lost both their tight ends. So if Jalen goes out there and he plays exceptionally well without his top tight end, Dallas Goedert, on his team, and he puts his team on his back again, and he delivers when he needs to, I think Jalen Hurts is in the conversation for MVP. I don't care what anybody says. I think Jalen Hurts, the way he's playing right now, especially being hurt, right? We talked about, everybody said that, can Jalen Hurts play in the pocket? Does he need the RPO system? He proven you he don't, right? And I know Jalen Hurts, everybody going to sit there and say what they want. Jalen Hurts is playing like an MVP candidate right now. He's clearly the reason why we're right now 8-1. The defense started out great, but, he's been taking this team under his wing. I think he's done a very good job.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Let me see what my guy Philly OG 5-3. What's up, dude? I thought it was raised already, but the championship banner ceremony is going down. I thought they raised the championship banner already, man.
No! This is the 3rd time this year, bro. Why do they have to celebrate everything versus us every time we go on a fucking road? Oh my fucking God. It's the fucking Patriots. It's the fucking Rondé Barber thing. It's the fucking Chiefs. Yo, I am fucking tired of this bullshit, bro.
Dude, if they do that shit, you want to piss off the fucking Eagles doing it? Because my guy Mayor told me that they already raised it. So, if they want to fucking do that,
everybody wants to beat the fucking Eagles.
I mean, listen. Let them do that if they want to. If they want to piss off Jalen Hurts, that's fine. You're going to get angry Jalen Hurts. But, I thought it was fucking raised, man. Like,
yo, man. Come on, man. That's bullshit, bro.
No, because I thought it was raised, man.
Everybody's trying to be petty and shit.
Listen, let them do it, bro. I don't care one bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like, let them do it, man. You know what I'm saying?
That is ridiculous.
Like, anytime they want to piss off an Eagle, listen, whatever. Let them do it. Let them do it. We're telling you, let them do it.
But by the way, we're 2-0 in those those little halftime or pregame celebrations. We're 2-0 in that. Rondé Barber, Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got a Super Bowl celebration.
Yeah, dude, I thought they were raised it already, man. Like, when you looked at out, did they raise it already? I thought they raised it already on week 1.
I guess they didn't.
Listen, if they want to do that fucking shit and they didn't raise that banner, they want to raise it tomorrow night, this might be a beatdown, man. Because you want to piss off the Eagles right now? That's not what you want to do right now.
You know what? I'm going to go out and say it. We're blowing out the fucking Chiefs.
If they didn't raise that banner and they raise it in tomorrow's night,
we took it out on a Rams. We took it out. Oh, actually, we're 3-0 because I forgot about Dick Vermeil. We took it out on the Rams. We took it out on the Buccaneers. We took it out on the Patriots. We're about to be 4-0 in that fucking category. Who else wants us to come into their home and fucking celebrate while the Eagles are just standing there like, oh my God, celebrate Eagles failures? I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers.
That would be a dick move right there, bro. That would be a fucking.
They've all been doing dick moves, but haven't paid the price. Consequences to be paid.
Listen, if you want to fucking raise the banner on the Eagles, go ahead. I'm not mad because
it's
what
only
you're doing
going to mean.
I'm not mad one bit. Do it.
It's going to be an L coming. I'm mad right now, but I'll be laughing at the end, motherfucker.
I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? Go raise the banner.
I'm mad as fuck right now. I want this team to be just as mad.
Because that shows me that they don't take the Eagles seriously, too. So we better be extra pumped. If
Yeah,
you want to raise
celebrate
the banner,
past
that
accomplishments.
means you don't
Yeah,
really care about this game at all. You don't think we're that good. You know what I'm saying?
go ahead
That
and
shows
sleep
me
on us.
that you think we're bitch man. That's all I'm going to say.
Go ahead and sleep on us. Go ahead and sleep on us and celebrate your past celebrations. We're on to 2023, 2024, bro. Let y'all go and celebrate y'all measly thing.
You want to do it? That's fine. Like I said, I thought they raised the banner already. But if they want to fucking do that now, I would not do that if I'm the Chiefs, man. You
You
know what
know
I'm saying?
what's the
Because
difference?
you don't want to do that, man.
You know what the difference is
I
between
thought they
me and
raised
you,
it already.
Kansas City? Kansas City, the difference between me and you is I'm mad now, but you're mad later. And I'll laugh later, but you'll laugh now. That's the difference between me and you.
Dude, I thought they raised the banner already, man.
Yeah, they're laughing now, but I'm
Like,
gonna laugh later. Laugh now,
I
cry
thought they raised the
later.
banner.
Laugh now, cry later, motherfuckers. I'm telling y'all. I'm changing my mind. This has completely changed my mind. We're gonna blow out that fucking team. Fuck the Chiefs. Fuck Taylor Swift, Jackson Mahomo, Brittany Mahomo. Brittany Mahomo's currently, making out with Taylor Swift as we speak. Probably having a threesome with Travis Kelce and all. Man, fuck all of them. Fuck every single. Beat Kansas City's ass.
I'm just gonna send it to my because I thought the banner was raised, dude. Like,
Are you doing your research on it now?
I'm doing research on it now because like, like to do that right now against the Eagles, man. Like, why would you do that, man? Like, you asking for like to me that's bulletin material.
You could have
And
did this versus Detroit.
I would have done it. I thought they did it versus Detroit though, man. Hold on, let me look it up, man. I thought they raised the banner already.
And that would have been perfect because that's a game they lost. They're going to lose this one too. They're going to get blown the fuck out. It's going to be repercussions.
If they want to fucking do that, let's see. I thought they already did it, dude. Like I heard rumors about that, but when I was talking in the Twitter circle, they told me that they raised it already. So if they fucking want to do that, hey, you know what I'm saying? Be my guest. Raise that banner. It's going to get ugly for y'all. Y'all want to keep doing that shit? play if you want to. Yeah, I think they raised the banner already, man. Because I'm seeing it. So the Kansas City Chiefs are unveiled their new banner, Super Bowl banner, Thursday night as they celebrate the most recent championship ahead of the. Yeah, they already raised it, dude. So I mean,
Okay,
they already.
why the come on, Eagles chat? Why the fuck you get me so worked up, bro? All right, now I'm not predicting a blowout no more. It's going to be a one-score game. Eagles win.
Yeah,
representing 64 years of leadership and class in professional
Now stop
football.
waving the shit and just hold it still.
Chiefs Chairman and CEO Clark Hunt. Congratulations, Kansas City. You are once again world champions.
Now turn the rest of that bullshit off. I don't want to see that shit.
like. So yeah, they're not raising the banner, bro. But we'll see. We'll see. If they listen, if they raise the banner again, okay. Would they be petty enough to raise the banner one more time? I'm just
Could
wondering.
be. If they do, I'm going off. I'm predicting blowout.
Hey, listen, man. We might blow them out just because of that. I mean, listen.
You know what? I would love a comfortable game where the Chiefs aren't competitive. And what a way to have our first non-competitive game where we're totally dominating. You know what I mean?
Mm. Thanks to Gannon, man. Fuck that dude, man. Don't even fucking man. He's banned off my chat. Don't ever mention that dude again.
The Kansas City Gannons. That's what we should call them.
Kansas City Gannons. The Kansas City can't make adjustments. Gannon. By oh my god, man. And you know tomorrow night they're going to talk about this Super Bowl over and over again. You know.
Yeah, the Super Bowl rematch. That's what they're hyping it up to be.
And it's
not a rematch. And I'm gonna keep iterating this to all you brain dead people out there. It's not a Super Bowl rematch unless we meet in the Super Bowl again. This is not revenge.
And I don't think the Kansas City Chiefs are going back. I have the Baltimore Ravens knocking them off. I think we're going to see Lamar Jackson.
I don't believe in the Ravens either.
You don't believe in them?
No.
Okay.
I don't think they're getting past the second round.
They're playing some good football right now. You can't lie.
I don't think they're getting past the second round. I'm thinking maybe it's finally the Bengals' time again. Maybe.
Well, Joe Burrow out? Joe Burrow's out for the season. Joe Burrow's out for a while.
Okay, never mind then.
Isn't he out for the season?
Fuck that. I think it's probably the Jaguars' turn, maybe.
Man, let me tell you, if it's the Jaguars have no offensive lineman, dude. I don't think they have a good offensive line. I don't think Jags make it, dude. They don't have a good offensive line. I think it's either going to be Kansas City or Baltimore.
There's so many teams in the AFC, though. There's so many teams in the AFC, though.
You see, because I only see one team beating Kansas City, and that's the Baltimore Ravens. Because I do think Lamar Jackson is playing at a high level, right?
You have a good point, but I don't
because let's be real. I mean, the Kansas City going to have number one seed, but I think the only team that can go in there and beat the Kansas City Chiefs or even compete with them is the Baltimore Ravens because of who the quarterback is.
The Browns could beat them.
With who? Fucking Deshaun Watson?
They don't have Deshaun Watson starting no more.
Who's their quarterback?
I have no idea what his name is. But their defense, really the point I'm trying to make is their defense is phenomenal. I think they can compete with anybody. I think they can knock off the Chiefs and the Ravens.
Dude, they won't
get their first Super Bowl appearance ever. And maybe Mia's there. You never know.
I
just don't believe in the Ravens right now.
Deshaun Watson has to play.
Yeah. I just don't believe in the Ravens. I'm sorry. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, Joe Burrow's
Lamar Jackson's going to make a Super Bowl.
I think we're going to see the Ravens, dude. I think the Ravens are going to be our Super Bowl. Because I don't see the Kansas City Chiefs going back.
And then on the flip side, on the NFC, who's really fucking with us? Detroit, who's got 2 losses. The Niners, who have 3. They were just on a 3-game winning streak and lost to the Browns.
I mean, if we have, it's going to depend on where we get, right? If we get the number 1 seed, I don't see anybody beating us. But
I don't see anybody taking our number 1 seed.
I don't. I think we're going to handle business tomorrow night. I do. I think we're going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. A lot. I know Cowboy fans are sitting back on. Yo, I can't wait to.
Yeah, you remember what EC1 said?
They're rubbing their hands like Birdman, and I'm telling you, it's not going to happen that way, man. I think we take care of business. I do. I don't think Kansas City's better than us. I don't.
They're not.
When you look at the Buffalo Bills, I mean, they just fired their offensive coordinator. I don't think did Josh Allen beat the Jets today?
Yes.
Well, I mean, yeah, probably because fucking Zach Wilson got benched, so probably
he did.
He did.
I'm sorry, I predicted the Jets the wins today.
I mean, dude, like, and I think we can beat the Bills. So I mean,
I'm starting to look at it like, okay, the Bills are no problem.
No. If you go out, you go to Kansas City, and you blow that team out, we're blowing out the Bills the following week. That's how I look at it, right?
If we blow out the Bills, there's no doubt we're the best team in the league. Everybody's doubting the fact that we're the best team now. But if we go out and beat the best, I have no problem saying that the Bills are the best team right now. But
best team what?
The best in the league. We're the real best team in the league. We just have to prove it. I want the
best team.
Not the Bills, but the Chiefs. I meant to say the Chiefs.
Oh, the Chiefs. Okay, all right.
I have no problem saying that the Chiefs are the best team in the league. But If you want to say that the Chiefs aren't the best team in the league, you go out and beat them this Monday night tomorrow.
I mean, the Chiefs are right now the best in the league, and they looking like they have home field advantage, right? But like I said, I don't believe in their offensive linemen. I don't think they have a great defense than us. And when I look at when I look on paper, now we got to go on the field and show it. But when I look on paper, I think we clearly have the better record, right? I think we got the best quarterback in the NFL. I think Jalen Hurts is better than Mahomes, right? A lot of people say, "Oh, what are you talking about?" I think Mahomes is good, and right now, listen, he's the best quarterback right now. But I think Jalen Hurts is right on his way to take Mahomes' spot as the number one guy that everybody is, listen, when you play Jalen Hurts, you have to game plan for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not just talking about his weapons, you talk about the guy that he is. If
And
he's not
his feet.
80% healthy,
You don't have to just prepare for his arm, you have to prepare for his feet too.
especially when he looks like he has his knee brace off of his knee, he's going to be healthy, you know? And if we played the way we've been playing with Jalen Hurts, where we haven't run him to the ground, now you can do a lot more, right? He can escape, and that's dangerous. When you have a 98% Jalen Hurts with the running ability, with the arm too, who can stay in the pocket,
98% is enough for me.
it is.
I wouldn't even care if
That
he's
bye week
100.
came at the right time. And bye week came
Yes.
at the right time, dude. If you told me that this bye week would have came at the right time when Jalen Hurts was having, it came at the right time, right? The bye
Yes.
week literally was at the perfect spot, at the right time, in the right situation, And the guys are getting healthier, right? Jurgensen's coming back tomorrow night. That's going to be by the way, what do you think about Jurgensen coming back? How do you think that's going to help us tremendously in the running game?
Oh, I think that's amazing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just leave it at that. But you can also argue that having the bye week, as far as a tough schedule goes, it gives us a chance to breathe. And okay, let's dive into this tough part of the schedule.
mm-hmm.
You can argue that too.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at the end of the schedule, who do we got? We got the Giants, the Cardinals, the Giants. Like the Cowboys. I mean, they got a harder schedule coming up soon, right? They're not. It's not going to get easy for them, right?
They
So
got
that's what
they got the cupcake now for like the next 2 or 3 games,
Yeah.
but as soon as they play us, it's on. It's on
Yeah.
like state property.
I mean, they're going to get taxed everywhere they go because I don't think they're going to Miami and beating them. I think it's going to be harder in Buffalo than Buffalo is more of a hard team to play in Buffalo than it is in Philadelphia, right? Because I don't think they're good at traveling away and beating a team like the Eagles in Philadelphia. That's a hard place to play, right? In Buffalo, they're more comfortable beating us because, listen, it's in Buffalo. It's loud. The fans are there, right? It's different when you come to Philadelphia. Like, Philadelphia is a hard place to play. That's why I think he was going to beat the Buffalo Bills, right?
Yes,
Dallas has to
fans
go to
will.
Buffalo. Dallas has to go to Miami, right? Those are not easy places to play.
Mhm.
They're not.
We get to be
I think
comfortable at
Dallas has-
home versus the Bills.
Mhm. You know what I'm saying? And they got the Seahawks, the Lions, So it's like, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough.
But we ain't crying over here.
No, because unlike the teams that everybody said they're better than, we beat good football teams.
Dallas.
We played. You said what?
Dallas.
Dallas ain't a good football team. They beat bad football teams. They're mediocre.
They just pretend they're good.
Yeah, well, I call them. They beat on handicaps. That's what they do. They beat on handicaps and they beat on the special needs.
Yeah,
when
they're pretty much like the little kids in Philly that beat up on the elderly people and kill them.
Talk your shit, we are. What do you?
Yeah, I've heard those stories out in Philly. They're pretty much like those type of little 14-year-old, 15-year-old kids that pretty much beat up on the old elderly people.
they beat on the challenge kid, the less challenged, unfortunate kids, man. And it's like until you play a kid who can slap you around, and it's like, oh shit, now we got to really fight. You know what I'm saying? They don't beat on teams who really can fight back, right?
Hey, beat on somebody your own size.
It's like those cartoons when you face your Goku and you face what's the opposite of Goku? I'm losing my mind right now. But yeah, they beat on bad football teams, bro. That's who the Cowboys are, right? That's why I don't take them seriously. Like, yeah, okay, you could go out there, you can beat the Panthers by 33, but
Yeah,
can you
you're
beat
going
the
to the Super
49ers
Bowl
by
for that.
33?
You go to the
Can you
Super
beat
Bowl
the
for that.
Eagles by 33? Why didn't you do that in Philadelphia, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's because of the refs. Oh, they hold us.
It's always the refs with them, right? But you hear nothing when it comes to the refs when they're beating bad football teams, right? You don't hear refs. It's when the refs are on their side, you don't hear nothing about the refs. But when they lose, it's the refs. It's this. It's like, dude, stop it. Stop it. You can't be good football teams. You can't be teams over 500. You just can't. The proof is in the pudding. You struggle with teams over 500. That's why the 49ers sent y'all packing. They tucked your tail between your legs. You're big, bad, and tough until you play Brock Purdy, and he slapped y'all back into reality. Matter of fact, I think he took your pride away. I don't think your nuts was hanging by the time y'all played the 49ers, man. You know what I'm saying? You had vaginas in that game. You didn't have balls.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of you doing the penetration, you were penetrating. They were penetrating y'all.
They had the Cowboys have always been in the missionary position.
Yeah, I mean, everybody talk about Dak don't have Dak has always had a good offensive lineman, man. Dak has always had good receivers. The problem is he can't complete it when it comes to playoff games. He wins wild card games against guys like Tom Brady, who's old, who really shouldn't have been in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can't beat guys like Brock Purdy. Y'all lost to the worst quarterback possible, Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, I expect the Dallas Cowboys, when it's all said and done, to be back where they are always. One and done. Or in the division round.
Waiting to happen.
Back to life. Back to reality. Like, I'm gonna sing that song when it happens. Back to life. Back to reality. Because y'all need reality check, man. Y'all been beat on these bum teams until we play y'all, man. I can't wait till we play y'all again, bro. We gonna make it remind y'all who your daddy is, man. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all been beat on these bad football teams, these garbage ass, trash bin, overhyped, dumpster fire football teams because they have a good draft. Like, listen, the Panthers are rebuilding football.
Back to reality. Back to
No. Do that one more time. Do one more time.
All right, let's do it one more time.
back to life. Back to reality.
Oh
My
shit!
bad, fellas. I stand correct. I just watched it on YouTube. Almost had to slide the waste basket over to the bed and toss the cookies. Dude, I'm telling you right now, man. They would be stupid for leaving the band and come down on Philadelphia, especially when you play a team like us, man. You don't do that, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that they did it. They're not going to do it again. I don't expect it. They're going to take us seriously. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, that's what I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a dogfight. I think that we should blow this team out, but I expect a dogfight.
It's going to be a one-score game, I think.
I think so too. I think it's going to be a 28-24 ball game. Yeah, I don't think we're going to blow that team out. I think it's going to be a dogfight, but I expect my defense to perform at a high level. You know, now listen, I would not mind a blowout. Right, if you blow at that Chiefs team, man, you see nothing but smiles. Right.
Yes.
But I just want to get that W. Man. I want to be 9-1, get in that number one seed, or at least get close to that number one seed.
Oh my God. The Browns signed veteran QB Joe Flacco to their practice squad.
Well, I mean, dude, like,
anyways,
this is who you think was going to be in the Super Bowl? You know, come on, bro. Like, I think it's going to be the Ravens or the Chiefs, man. I do. I think it's going to be one of those two.
Don't sleep on the Jaguars.
Sorry, I don't believe in their quarterback, man. Their quarterback is ass cheeks, dude. They can't be good. Trevor Lawrence reminds me of. He reminds me of a
Eli Manning, but with feet.
No, he don't remind me of Eli Manning. He reminds me of a freaking just I don't know, man. Maybe an Alex Smith.
That's a good comparison, I guess.
And Alex Smith, a good quarterback, but can't take you over the hump.
And that's a game manager, though.
That's what he is. I mean, dude, his decision making when he plays good teams is poor. I think Doug Peterson needs. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is that guy. I just don't. I don't think he's that guy. I don't.
Well, we'll see. I think he's done.
Trevor Lawrence, man. I would love to beat on Trevor Lawrence, bro. You want to come and play us now, Trevor Lawrence? All right. You know what I'm saying?
He's dead if he comes to the Super Bowl.
Hey,
he's dead if he
Super Bowl win.
He's dead if he makes it to the Super Bowl versus us.
Oh, absolutely would be. I don't trust that Jags team, dude. I don't think they get past Kansas City, if you want to be real. I think Kansas City knocks them out. But listen, I would root for the Jags to beat Kansas City out, man. But I think the two teams are
anybody but Kansas City, man.
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing them in the fucking Super Bowl. I think they had their time. You had your time. Now give someone else the time.
Yes. It's kind of like what you said about Tom Brady. They're starting to annoy you like Tom Brady. You're seeing them in the Super Bowl all the time. I'm tired of seeing Mahomes in the Super Bowl all the time. He reminds me of Tom Brady. That's what you said. You said that literally.
Like they talk about, we need a rematch. No, I don't want a rematch with them. I'm tired of seeing their fucking ass.
I want a second ring as easy as possible. I don't give a fuck whether people think the road is easy or not. I just want a second ring, please.
Give me Lamar Jackson versus Jalen Hurts. Give me that.
I want to see that. I want to see Eagles champ at another Super Bowl parade sometime soon in February.
Yeah, I might be the. You never know. I might be the one standing on your fucking car. Get off my car, fool! You know what I'm saying?
No worries. Dad cried on my car too, but something a lot more sentimental.
You know why them tear Cowboy fans? I want a parade in Philadelphia, and if I can get Lamar Jackson, because like I said, I don't think Lamar Jackson could beat us, right? But I do think that they are a good football team. But I always say this, right? The team that I don't want to face, I didn't even want to face them last year. I didn't want to face the Kansas City Chiefs last year because I knew who Andy Reid was. I was rooting for the Bengals, right? And I don't want to face the Kansas City Chiefs, right? If I have to pick my Super Bowl contenders that I want to verse, my Super Bowl opponent, it would have to be the Baltimore Ravens because I do think we could stop Lamar Jackson. I do think they got weapons, but I think we can match up with them, man.
Now, as far as teams I want to face in the Super Bowl, I will literally face any team but the Chiefs. As far as playing the Ravens, I wouldn't mind that at all because I know we can beat the Ravens and, Andy Reid, we don't have to worry about him, because he's going to try some sleazy shit, try some trickery here and there, shovel pass, every now and then. But with the Ravens, they're a little bit more easier to figure out.
Yeah, I mean, they do have a good offensive lineman, right? And they do got a good defense, right? Patrick Queen there.
The Ravens are a little bit more of a one-trick pony.
Yeah, I mean, but listen, they got some weapons. And you know what? It'd be funny too. Nelson Aguilar versus old football team, the Eagles.
Yes. And don't forget about Odell reuniting, the rivalry versus the Eagles that they had once. They got some good players out there. They're not.
And think about it, right? Everybody, think about it. The headlines will be Jalen Hurts versus Lamar Jackson, the two MVP quarterbacks, right? Jalen Hurts, right? Everybody said they remember a lot of Eagle fans wanted Lamar Jackson in Philadelphia. They wanted to trade for Lamar Jackson, right? If Jalen Hurts beats Lamar Jackson, just saying. There's a lot of headlines to make in there, man. I'm telling you, I'd rather play the Ravens.
And for the NAACP people out there, oh, well, this is going to be the second year in a row where 2 black quarterbacks are going to be in the Super Bowl for the second consecutive year. That's never happened before.
I don't give a shit if they're 2 black quarterbacks, 2 white quarterbacks, 2 red quarterbacks, 2 green quarterbacks. I don't care. Right? I don't look at race. I really don't. So if people want to bring up race, hey, then let them. Right? I don't look at that. I look at 2 good football teams versus each other, and I look at 2 quarterbacks who made it. Right? Lamar Jackson right now is playing phenomenal football. Right? The guy's gone better with his accuracy. The thing that we had to see with Lamar Jackson was, is it the receivers? Right? They gave him more receivers. Right? Bateman is a guy that I was looking at last year. That, I mean, a couple years ago, that I was very high up on in that draft.
And he's delivering so far.
They drafted Zay Flowers, the number 1 pick out of Boston College. They signed Odell Beckham Jr., who's looked like he's getting healthier and healthier as season goes along, right? And they got a good offensive lineman. So to me, if you talk about the Super Bowl opponent that I would love to verse, it would be the Baltimore Ravens. Right? I don't want to see Kansas City Chiefs, man. I'm tired of seeing Mahomes, man.
I'll take Jacksonville. I'll take Jacksonville. Absolutely. I'll take the Ravens. I'll take literally anybody except for the Chiefs.
Absolutely, man. That quarterback.
It is not that we're afraid of the Chiefs. We just know what Andy Reid is capable of.
Yeah, I mean, like I now listen. I mean, the coach that for the Ravens, he won a Super Bowl, right? But listen, he's not Andy Reid. Andy Reid, just something about him, man. I don't know what the fuck it is, but the dude just finds a way to beat us. He can be Mahomes can have his worst season possible, and he will just find a way to beat. We got to beat Andy Reid tomorrow, man. I'm tired of losing to that guy, dude. It's time to break that curse. Like the Seattle Seahawks, I want to break that curse. I want to break the Mahomes and Andy Reid curse. I'm tired of seeing those two beating us. I'm tired of it. We need to get our pride back. This is not about the Super Bowl, man. This is about we need to get our pride back, right? We lost our pride when we lost the Super Bowl, right?
There's a few of them actually. You're forgetting one. You got the Andy Reid pride. You got the Seattle pride. We also need the sweeping the Cowboys pride back too.
Man, we're gonna sweep the Cowboys. I'm not worried about them, man. I'm not worried about them. They fucking are, dude. Listen, I hope they beat every freaking team into the playoffs. Because listen, you want to play us for the division? If we beat you for the division, I will make my day. Right? Could you imagine them crying when we beat them for the division? That would make my life a lot happier. But listen, I don't think it's going to matter. I think if we beat the Chiefs, I think the division's going to be wrapped up. I think we got a strangle in the division right now.
I think we do too.
You know what I'm saying? If you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, you're going to root for the Chiefs, man, because you don't want the Eagles to be 9-1.
You're pretty much a Kansas City Cowboy fan.
Well, I mean, dude, I'm sure they're going to blame the refs tomorrow when we beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, all of them.
Look at me holding. Look at they're helping the Eagles once more again. Like it's like I don't care.
Every single call or non-call, they're gonna nitpick, man.
And you know what? I don't give a rat's ass tomorrow because I'm gonna be happy.
They're not in our position.
9-1, you clinched the. I think right. If you're 9-1, right? Wouldn't you say that would probably clinch the division?
Yes. Or
clinch at least the number 1 seed?
Maybe not a couple.
Because I don't see anybody.
The Lions are on our ass. We need to get we need to get them off our ass.
Yeah, we got a whole week.
We don't even play the Lions this year.
This might be the only time I pick the Cowboys to beat the Lions.
We don't play the Lions this year. The Lions.
This might be the only time I pick the Lions. You know what? I might have to root for the Cowboys to beat the Lions.
No. The Lions can lose some other game. The Lions can lose some other game. Trust me. Don't ever root for the Cowboys.
Who are they going to lose to? They got the Saints, the Bears, and the Vikings.
We're going to have to depend on any given Sunday. They can lose to the Vikings. The Vikings are actually pretty good. They played tonight. They rebounded well after that 0-3 start. They're 6-4 right now.
I take it back. He's under target. Well, I mean, God, it's underrated. Okay. I think.
Now that could be something I could agree with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still,
I think he's very underrated.
but both of you and Big D have made some solid points.
Yeah, but when you say he's overrated, that's when I lost you, bro. I'm glad to have you back, man. I got a question for y'all. If Andy is here and Nick is in case you do, teams still have the same record? Well,
No.
here's no. First of all, Andy Reid will not work in Phil. No, Andy Reid will not be back in Philadelphia because I think it was time for him to go. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, if Andy Reid was here, do I think he would win? I don't know about that one. I don't know, but I think Andy Reid had to go somewhere else to win. I think he had to go to a new scenery, right?
And
Because
we
I
just
think
needed a
in
breath of fresh
Philadelphia,
air. It was like a 14-year marriage that we just had to
yeah,
get a divorce for. We
it's
just needed a totally different new scheme
yeah,
and coach, whatever.
yeah. But if you have Andy Reid here, man, I don't think you have Doug Peterson here. I don't think you win a Super Bowl. I think you
Or Nick
still be,
Sirianni.
yeah. I think you'll be like Sean McDermott right now with the Bills.
Yes.
I'm sorry. That's what I think would happen. You'll be just like the Buffalo Bills. Almost get there, but never quite finish. Fine offensive coordinators,
That's the
but still
Falcons,
keeping
bro.
the same head coach.
That's the Falcons, bro.
Well, no, they fired the head coach. They fired Dan Quinn. They got Arthur Smith. Even though I don't
That's
think he's a
even
good coach.
worse.
I think
That's
Arthur
even
Smith
worse.
fucking sucks, dude. I don't think he's a good coach, bro. I think he's fucking trash. The guy's not a genius, man. He's not a genius, bro.
Slitter
But yeah,
deserves
if Andy
it.
Reid is there, I don't think he wins you a Super Bowl. I don't. I think he needed to go to a new scenery, bro.
Slitter
Nick
deserves to
is
suffer.
Casey. I mean, you got to understand, Nick Sirianni was perfect for Philadelphia, bro. His personality that he has, it fits Philadelphia. I don't know if he'll fit Kansas City though. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it is what it is. It's very, very to be a non-factor when time possession mode to other guys getting targeted at once. Yeah, I mean, look, Dallas Goedert is not your number one target, right? It goes through AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. Those are your two number one guys that you have to get activated, right? But Dallas Goedert does open up for guys like Devontae and AJ Brown, right? And my thing is, right, with Dallas Goedert out, you got to get Julio Jones more activated in this game, right? And I want to see Brian Johnson call a better game plan, right? We've been shaky sometimes. We've gotten better, but I don't think it's all the way out there. I think Brian Johnson needs to have his best game this game.
Wait a minute.
Out.
I want to see more odds too. I like me some Olamide Zacchaeus.
Alamis Zacchaeus, yeah, absolutely. Alamis Zacchaeus is good, right? But I did hear a rumor that Quez Watkins is supposed to be coming back during the Dallas Cowboys game. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about Quez Watkins coming back?
Fuck him.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know he's gonna come back.
Ugh. He can kick rocks.
Like I said, man, but Julio Jones got to get more activated in this game. I think you got to get Julio Jones more activated. I think Julio Jones got to be your number 3 option. I would treat him like a Kyle Pitts. I would treat him like a Kyle Pitts. Like LB said, I would treat him like Kyle Pitts a lot, right? Make him like because I think more of when you look at Kyle Pitts, I think that's what Julio Jones is a little bit. A big target receiver that you could go in, especially you brought him in for what? To be in the red zone, right? So to get him activated would open up for guys like AJ and Devontae. I think you go see more Jack Stoll in this game, right? Because Dallas Goedert is out. You got maybe more XO. But yeah, I think Julio Jones is a guy that I think could have a big game for sure.
Okay, you're really sparking an idea here for me. So what if we line up Julio Jones as a tight end in one of these packages? Maybe
that's what I say. It's Kyle Pitts. Mm-hmm. Or use him as a decoy, right? Use him as a decoy, right? Maybe you have line up Julio Jones and AJ Brown. You put Devontae Smith in the slot.
That'd be better than Calcaterra out there.
Calcaterra fucking stinks. He can blow, man. I mean, what is he, bro? What? I mean, okay, he's a draft
He's
pick.
an unknown right now.
Yeah, I like Jack Stahl better. Jack Stahl is a little bit better tight end than you. But you know what I really want to see though? I really want to see Alex O. I want to see what this guy is. Right? We heard a lot about him when we traded for him. Right? Big body receiver, has speed. I think this is a game where you could see him. Right? Because he could be the future tight end. Right? But yeah, I mean,
In other words, folks, anybody would be better than not Greg Ward, but fucking Quez Watkins.
Greg Ward would be better.
Yeah, Greg Ward would be better than Quez Watkins at this point too. But anybody would be better than Quez Watkins.
No, Cockatera, I don't like I don't like the game. I don't like the play. I'm not a fan of Cockatera. He doesn't wow me. He doesn't wow me. I mean, he's a nice boy.
Only the last name wows me. That's it.
Why? Because you say it wrong.
No, I say it right. Calcaterra.
Cockatera.
Calcaterra.
He's still, yeah. Listen, Alex O. I think is a way better player. I would use Alex O. Man.
Wait a minute. Greg Ward was part of that Super Bowl roster? No way.
No, he wasn't.
I did not know that.
No, he was not. Greg Ward last year, maybe, last year, but he wasn't playing.
Now, Calcaterra is replaceable, but one thing that you're missing out on is Calcaterra is absolutely forgettable too, because when it's all said and done and he's done as a Philadelphia Eagle, we're going to forget all about him. He's going to be more forgettable than fucking a guy like LJ Smith.
I think you're going to see JJ Osigawetsa.
Maybe not.
Yeah, LJ sucks, dude.
Maybe not to that extent.
LJ Smith is oh man, I hated him so bad, dude. That guy used to fucking used to fumble the ball. Every time someone hits him, the big long ass neck giraffe looking motherfucker, that guy always fucking fumbles the fucking ball. I fucking hated LJ Smith, dude. Never thought he was a good tight end. I didn't want him. And you know what's crazy? We passed him over Jason Witten.
I was going to say that too.
We should have taken Jason Witten over that dude. That dude, even with the big long neck, the dude fucking man. He was all right. He wasn't great.
Land before time, head ass nigga.
He was on the practice squad. Never mind. Yeah, he wasn't playing that. I'll tell you one thing. He catches that ball with Quez Watkins in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I agree.
He does.
He was more swifter. He had faster speed than Quez Watkins.
No, Quez Watkins can run. Greg Ward didn't have that much speed. Greg Ward can run, but Quez Watkins has way better speed.
Okay, you're right. He just didn't have the arms as Greg Ward does. Greg Ward has the better hands. Quez Watkins just has the better speed.
OJ Smith kissed my ass. I fucking despise that dude. You know what I'm saying?
Quez Watkins too.
I mean, I like, dude. Would you be upset if they gave Quez Watkins back his roster spot and they say Julio Jones on the bench? Would you get upset with that?
Wait, what would I get upset with? What?
If Quez Watkins, let's say they bring Quez Watkins back and they say, okay, Julio Jones, we want you to sit on the bench. They take Julio Jones out the game. And they say,
no!
Just saying. Because here's where I look at it, right? I think they're going to do the same thing what they did with the Kobe Dean, right? They're going to take out Julio Jones because you're not going to take Zacchaeus out. So who does that leave out?
Oh no.
I'm just saying. I would not be shocked if Julio Jones is the odd one out, right? You know, I think you're going to see more Quez Watkins when he comes back than Julio Jones, right? Well, I mean, I'm just being realistic. We try to be realistic on here, but I think they have favoritism. Tell me I'm wrong.
No.
I mean, I wouldn't do it. I think Quez Walker should sit where Daryl Barnett is on a fucking bench because he sucks. But it's like they're not going to do that. They're going to give Quez Watkins his job back because they like the favorite.
He's a senior, and he's been with us for longer than anybody else on his team. By the way, score update with 13 minutes to go in the third quarter. Vikings up 10-9 on the Broncos in a very defensive struggle.
Who gives a fuck? Who cares?
There's just more lunch meat for us to eat in the playoffs if they meet us.
Yeah, I mean, the Broncos. I mean, listen, they had a nice ride, but I don't care. I really don't care.
Quez Watkins stinks. He stinks.
You don't want to play Julio Jones when he comes back. That's okay. You can play that sound again. That's all right, man. We know it's coming. Barnett is still but he's not playing though. Nolan Smith took his job, bro. Nolan Smith took. You see Barnett on the field, man. He's inactive for tomorrow's game too.
Yes,
he's done. He's not coming back, bro. He's out of here.
Hallelujah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll lose playing time. I think it's going to be Julio Jones, bro. I think it's going to be Julio. Because Julio they signed. Why do you think they got Julio Jones when Quez Watkins was hurt? They went on and got Julio Jones. I don't think they're going to give. I think Zacchaeus and Julio Jones are going to be the ones that are going to lose playing time, but I think Julio Jones is going to lose more, right? Unless they sit Quez Watkins on the bench, which you heard Nick Sirianni said that's one of the guys they're going to rely on. So again, if Quez Watkins does come back, Julio Jones is probably the odd one out. Just being real. Look at hot his face, man.
Get that fucking camera out of my face, bro. Oh, I can't stand Nick Sirianni sometimes.
Yeah, well, no one said we had to like this decisions, bro. I mean, dude, just like I'm telling you, right? If the Kobe Dean comes back on IR, they're going to do the same thing they did before with Nicholas Morrows, man. It's just called favoritism. They like these guys. Now, I don't understand why they like Quez Watkins. I mean, the guy can't read his blocks. He doesn't catch the ball. And I think that Jalen Hurts don't trust him. I mean, the fact that Jalen Hurts didn't go to him against the Rams game when he was wide open in the end zone, it shows me a lot, right? He doesn't trust him.
Well, they're forced to like it because of blackmail.
Well, I mean, you think Quez Watkins has some pictures on Howard Roseman where he's like, hey, Howie, maybe one pictures on Jeffrey Lord being naked in a strip club?
Or maybe more
or
maybe look more like.
I know Kenny Gainwell has pictures, bro.
Or you better start me. You better start me, or I'll fuck your mom, Nick Sirianni.
No, that's Zach Wilson. We don't have to worry about him.
Oh shit!
I'm just saying. I mean, that's the guy who fucked moms, and he fucked Sal's mom. That's why Sal pitched.
Oh my god!
Ding dong! Open the door. Who is it? Zach Wilson.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? What's that comedian? What was that comedian guy that goes around and says, "I'm here to fuck your bitch, long dick style." Yeah, that's what Zach Wilson does. You know, yeah, there's a comedian who goes around and does that shit. I gotta say, it's an old comedian, bro. It's those 2009 YouTube videos, man. Yeah, remember Nick Sani says that says with remember Nick has a final say with play calling too.
So he
Yeah,
says yes to the vetoes and no to the vetoes. Okay.
I mean, you know, listen, I'm just focused on the Chiefs game, man. When we worry about Quest coming back, then we'll worry about it. But I heard rumors he's supposed to be eligible versus the Cowboys game.
It was going to be a while. He's not going to be back for this game.
He's gonna be back for the Cowboys game, knowing him. Either he's gonna be back, and I think Gatto will probably be back by the Cowboys game, or yeah, probably by the Cowboys game, or you know. So we'll see, man. But like I said, I think Quest Watkins is going to get his spot back. Man. I would not be shocked if they put Julio Jones back on the practice squad, or they just let him go. Right? They probably won't let him go, but he'll lose a lot more playing time because Quest Watkins is going to be on. Hey yo, I know where you're hiding. Turn.
Quez Watkins. Fucking Quez Watkins.
Oh, you don't got to think about it right now, but like I said, I remember he's supposed to be eligible for the Cowboys game.
Oh, no.
And he got a new haircut, man. I don't know if you saw his new haircut.
I don't want to see it. I don't care about that motherfucker at all.
He got the braids already in. You know, I'm saying he got that.
Man, fuck his braids. DeAndre Swift got better braids, man. I seen it in person.
Hey, maybe I'll help him catch better. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, dude. Listen, I'm not a fan of Quez Watkins. I'm just telling you. I think the guy that's not going to get a lot of playing time because you're not going to take away Zacchaeus, right? You're not. I mean, you know, they did sign him, right? So I mean, you know,
You know what this means, though, right? Mr. Julio Jones, whenever you get those opportunities, you better shine and get those touchdowns, get them yards, whatever you got to do, so that you can win that job.
Because, man, I'll tell you one thing. Quez Watkins, if you have an open route for him, if he doesn't run it, he runs out of bounds, man, I'm going to throw this freaking hat so far across the room, I think he'll end up in the kitty litter over there.
Your kitty litter must be like 70 yards away.
Yeah, well, it's not that far away. I literally could throw it into the bin. I mean, yeah, kitty litter bin. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, I was just being funny.
I know. But listen, I'm telling you right now, man, I'm not a fan of it, but I think it's going to happen. You know how we are. You know how we are, man.
We want things to happen, but they never see fit the way that we want to.
See, the Kobe Dean got his job back, even though he wasn't ready. You know they're going to play favoritism. So I'm just telling you. You know what I'm saying? I can also see where Quez Watkins could come back during the 49ers game. Because he's been – listen, how long has Quez Watkins been out?
Like since the Rams game, pretty much.
Right. So if he's eligible to play against the Bills or the 49ers game, maybe not even the Cowboys game, he might be eligible to play during those games. They're going to give him the go. They're going to give him the single to be in the lineup.
And listen, man, I'm really tired of the seniority rule where you automatically get the fucking job back, even though you didn't work as hard as the guy underneath of you. Yeah. Like, I want the underrated dogs who have been working their asses off and have been making plays to actually get on there and out there on that field.
Yeah, I mean,
why seniority at this point? Why not go with the hot hand that's better?
Yeah, I mean, since Nick Sirianni always kind of talks about competition, compete, right? You know, and to me, it's like Quez Watkins, all he has to do is have one good practice, and he gets a job, right? Kenny Gainwell, he has practice, joint practices, and he looks good, and he gets the job, right? Jacoby Dean, probably one of the worst linebackers right now in coverage, and he gets the job over a guy like Nicholas Morrows because they're draft picks. Like Nick Sonnet's not going to take Quez Watkins off their field because they still think he has it. And you heard Nick Sonnet said we're not going to take a guy off the field because he's one bad game. They're not going to do that, right? So they're going to give Quez Watkins more opportunities, right? You're Nick Sonnet too. I mean, you can't teach speed, right? Too bad you got speed with the hands too, right? You can't just have speed, right? John Ross had speed. The problem is he couldn't catch the ball. He couldn't track a ball, right? You can have all the speed you want, right? If you can't run routes and you can't come back to the ball, it don't mean shit to me, right? Don't mean shit to anybody, right?
Is that why we don't trust Devin Allen?
Maybe. Speaking of Devin Allen, where have we seen him in the punt return game?
No, we haven't seen him since the Colts game in the preseason.
Yeah, I mean, I think he played one. He played against.
Oh, you're talking about? I think he played the Tampa Bay game. That's it.
He did. And but yeah, since then we haven't seen him. Yeah, and by the way, Brent Covey has been playing really good. You know, he's been doing.
He's been all right. He's been pretty
Listen,
good.
one thing I gotta say, the special teams hasn't been. I haven't heard any problems. I haven't seen any problem. Listen, we talked about that special team coach. What's his name? Michael Clay. When we talked shit about him, he's been
especially through the first 3 weeks. It's kind of been silent since that Tampa Bay game.
Yeah,
you're right.
You know, so Brenton Covey's been having some nice punt returns. You know, he's been doing his thing. Right now, can we take one to the house, Brenton Covey? Maybe this game.
Take it to the house.
We get so close, man. We could have had one against the Commanders if Nolan Smith didn't run into him. Was it the Commanders? Oh, no, it was the Cowboys game. It was the Cowboys game, right? We could have had one, but hey, you run into your teammate, it happens. Dude. I'm not going to beat on him like that, but he's been having some nice punt returns. So I think we can see a punt return from the my guy Brenton Covey. We need you to come through, bro. Especially a punt return. You could get a punt return.
Please. Woo! Yes.
You know what I'm
Anything to beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, we got to beat that team, man. I'm tired of losing Andy Reid, dude.
Take it to the house.
It's like Andy Reid has our number, bro. Since he left the Philadelphia Eagles, he's had our number, bro. Like, we cannot beat him in the regular season. We've lost every game to him. We lost Super Bowls to him. I'm tired of seeing that dude. I'm tired of seeing him. I'm tired of seeing Mahomes. I'm tired of seeing the Kansas. I'm tired of seeing the Kansas Chiefs, man. I'm tired of seeing burgers too. Yeah, and I'm also tired of not WIP. Can WIP stop interviewing Andy Reid? Every time we play him, they're interviewing this guy. Why? He's not a head coach. Please stop doing that. That annoys the hell out of me, right? Especially he's a rival, right? I mean, not a rival. He's our opponent, right? He's our enemy, right?
Yes.
If you want to interview someone, how about you interview Nick Sirianni, right? Because that's our head coach. Yes. I'm tired of interviewing Andy Reid, bro. I'm tired of that.
Big D.
Not the time, not the place.
Big D, your very last comment, win at least 2 out of the 3. I expect to hear that in your post-game video. I expect to hear that, and whether we meet those expectations or not.
Yeah, we got.
I'd love to hear all about that in your video.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, come on, man. I'm tired. Michael Clay has been really good. Brian Johnson, he's up and down when he's good, but I think we could take another step with Brian Johnson, right? Now I'm not going to say he's up and down. No, he's been good, right? But I need him to be great, right? This game you got to be great. You can't just be good. You got to be great, right? This is a game I need to see Brian Johnson say, you know what? Everybody said I can't do this and that. I'm going to show everybody, right? Brian Johnson has to be the best offense coordinator on that field, right? Especially against Matt Nagy. If you lose to Matt Nagy stinks.
I forgot he's the offensive coordinator over there. He used to coach the Chicago Bears.
I forgot he's the offensive. Matt Nagy. If you lose to Matt Nagy, man. Like, come on.
That's tough.
Come on, man. You can't lose to that guy, bro. Matt Nagy is ass, bro. That guy is butt cheeks, man. Like, no, Brian Johnson just outplayed Matt Nagy, man. Matt Nagy stinks, man. That guy is awful.
How is he from Reed's coaching tree?
Yeah, he
Well,
is.
he's in his coaching tree right now, but how was he part of the coaching tree?
So Matt Nagy, if you don't remember, before the Bears game, Bears hired him as a head coach. He was I believe, he was the quarterback coach or one office coordinator coach before they hired him as the Bears head coach. He was one of those. It was between I think it was Doug Peterson and Matt Nagy were on the same roster.
So he was part of Kansas City before he got
Yeah, yeah,
before he coached the Bears.
yep, yep. Where do you think they got him from? Matt Nagy, I think, was the assistant, or I think he was somewhere. I think he was the. Let me look it up real quick. Look it up. By the way, we got 5 people watching on Twitter. Please appreciate y'all. Follow Where You're Hiding, at Where You're Hiding, and enjoy it, man. Because, like I said, I think this is great that we have guys you can follow us on Twitter, man.
Oh, he was a coaching tree. He was a coaching intern for Philly. That's where he started.
He was coaches, so he was with Philly, right?
Yeah, when Andy Reid was coaching here.
Yeah, he bringing his Andy Reid loves bringing his old coaches back. Like Bill Belichick brings his old coach back. Like Pat Patricia. He brought Joe Judge back. He brought who's the Raiders coach that you just fired?
From the Raiders, you're talking about.
Yeah. He was the Denver Broncos coach too.
I forgot. Josh McDaniels. No, it's
Josh
not Josh
McDaniels. Yeah,
It was Josh McDaniels. Okay.
Josh McDaniels. Yeah. So he brings old. I mean, Reed is very successful bringing guys back. Man. He is a very successful. Yeah, he does. John Harbaugh was on there. Yes. Sean McDermott was part of the Andy Reid coaching tree too, right? Guys like Doug Peterson won a Super Bowl, part of the coaching tree for Andy Reid, right?
There's a wolf outside.
Cincinnati, part of Andy Reid
I'm
coaching
scared
tree.
now.
But
There's a wolf outside. I'm like, holy shit.
or if they eat you, just know we have it on live.
Ugh. I don't want to die.
Don't worry. We got evidence. The police can always look at this, Alaska.
They're not going to bring me back to life. Ugh. The police don't care about me. I have a battery record, remember?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a wolf. Yeah. Well, where you hiding better not be outside, man. You know what I'm saying? You
I'll fight
inside?
a wolf. I better not go to jail for fighting a wolf.
No, you won't go. The wolf might kill you.
Oh, animal cruelty, head ass.
Listen, if that wolf bites you, just bite him back.
I'm fighting that motherfucker.
Bite him. Just bite that dude back, man. Bite him. Bite his ear, bite his lip, bite his mouth. Bite his face. It's okay.
Yes.
Bite him back. You know what I'm saying? McDaniels also had Bill O'Brien. Yeah.
I didn't even know Bill O'Brien was part of this system for a while.
What, Andy Reid? No, he was part of Andy Reid, part of the Bill Belichick.
I know John Harbaugh was a special teams coach back in the day.
Yeah, John Harbaugh was nice, dude.
Yeah, he was a cool special teams guy for us.
Yeah, he was. Think about it. All our coaches that we hired so far, other than Chip Kelly, which was a fucking disaster, it was all Andy Reid guys, right? Nick Sirianni was an Andy Reid guy. Doug Peterson was an Andy Reid guy. You know, every team has hired an Andy Reid coach, right? If the Commanders hire Eric Bieniemy as their head coach, he would be an Andy Reid guy. Yeah. I'm afraid of the running back, the Bears, when I move up to north. I'm afraid of running in black Bears when I move up north, whatever that is. No, you don't got to worry about black Bears. You got to worry about the brown Bears, man. What I was saying. Where you hiding?
What? Chip Kelly doesn't want to be Belichick. Personal friends with him. Yeah, he is a wannabe, technically, pretty much of Bill Belichick.
Mm-hmm. So what would you say your keys of the game? What would you like? So what do you think the keys of the game to win this game?
I think I'm gonna go back to what I said at the very beginning of the stream. Is pretty much do not turn the ball over and pretty much outscore this team. If you don't turn the ball over and convert most of those drives into touchdowns, then you have a pretty good chance of winning this game. It's just as simple as that. We'll let the defense, however, settle the score as they may. But at the end of the day, this offense has to score.
Yeah, yeah. You got to run the ball, right? You got to get Swift and Penny activated, right? If you don't run the ball, you're not going to set the pass, right?
Oh, I also forgot. Travis Kelce. Make sure that he's not involved in this game. This is also something that I said at the very beginning of the stream.
Mhm.
Travis Kelce cannot be involved in this game whatsoever. Double team him, triple team him. I don't want to see any more if he gets a catch more than 3 or 4 yards. That's it per catch. That's it.
Yeah, you missed the comment earlier, bro. You missed the comments. We talked about that.
Yeah, that was at the beginning of the stream too, bro.
You missed the delusional Cowboy fans, man. I'm done talking about them, man.
Oh
Congratulations.
yeah, Big D's afraid of fighting the Bears because he's not the Revenant.
Dude, those black bears are nasty, man. They're nasty, bro. Oh, but
They got big ass claws and they'll fucking chop your fucking neck off.
yeah. The keys of the game for me is simple, right? You got to run the ball. You got to stay consistent with the offense. With not the offense, you got to stay consistent with the passing, and you got to find a way to get Julio activated, right? I think Julio is the key of the game, right? Dallas Goedert is out for this game. I need to see Brian Johnson do better call with the play calling, right? Call some, call some passes they're going to these receivers going, right? I need to see number 6, right? I need to see number 11 eat, right? I need to see number 0, especially number 0. I need to see number 0, Asian 0, whatever you want to call him, right? I need to see him activated in this game, right? If I see Kenny Gainwell out there and he has more than 5 touches and we're not getting anywhere with him, and you decide to put him back out there in the second half and we don't see nothing but Kenny Gainwell out there, I'm going to be mad. Right? Because here's the thing, right? Kenny Gainwell is not good when it comes to being a number 1 running back, right? You can use him when you are blowing teams out, right? And I said this before, right? When Swift and Penn are eating and you want to use Kenny Gainwell sometimes to change it up, that's fine, right? I don't mind that. But when you use him more than Swift or you use him more than Penny, that's a problem right there.
Yes.
That's a problem. And you can't use him in the red zone. I need to see Swift in that backfield, right? You want to use what you did last time versus the Cowboys, where you had Swift and Penny. Swift and a Gainwell out in the backfield at the same time to mix it up. That's fine, right? But I don't want to see Kenny Gainwell get more snaps than Swift. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I need to see less snaps from Gainwell and more snaps from Agent 0. I need to see more snaps from Penny and less snaps from Gainwell. The only time I'm going to see Gainwell really out there is when you know that defense is tired and you want to slash their freaking necks, right? When you officially got them tired is when I would use Gainwell, right? That's when you can slash through that defense, right? Because let's be real, Swift and Penny are your guys that you go to and tear out that defense, right? Penny's that guy that will just make the defense tired. Swift is a guy that will make you miss and he can lower his pads and all that stuff. Kenny Gainwell is that slasher, right? That guy that will slash the defense and rip them apart, right? By molecules, right? He'll rip by molecules. That's what he is, right? I need to see Swift and Penny out there more and more, right? You don't want to trade Penny. The teams are calling up in their trade line and ask for Penny. They said they didn't want to trade him. I need you to use him, right? You got to get this guy activated in this running game. I don't want to see Kenny Gainwell out there. He's not a factor in this running game. Please don't do it. Please, next time, do the right thing.
Gainwell has been especially disappointing this season.
Yeah, he's not in a good year. He's not. And he had the touchdown versus the Cowboys, but Other than that, man, I also noticed that the coaches are going more to Swift in the red zone, and that's a good sign.
I was going to say that too. I was
Yeah.
like, let me tell you where they're going to use Gainwell at the red zone.
Yeah, you cannot you cannot use game one in the red zone. Bro. Bad.
And you want to know the real reason why we're struggling in the red zone? Those are one of the reasons because we keep relying on him in the red zone.
And I said all along, right? When you put Gainwell in the red zone, teams know exactly what you're going to do. Anytime Kenny Gainwell is out there, you know it's a pass. You know it's a pass, right? You're not fooling nobody, right? You know, Swift to me is a guy that when you have in the backfield, teams have to worry about, right? Because he's dangerous, right? A healthy Swift is dangerous. It's another weapon that you have to secure. It's another weapon that you have to worry about not beating you. It's another weapon that you have to contain because he can open up for guys like AJ and Devontae, right? That's a guy that pretty much is like another receiver, right? You got to stop him. With Gainwell, you really don't have to work. Teams are not worried about him, right? A guy like Swift is a guy that they're worried about. They're worried about everywhere he goes. They're worried about if he's in a backfield, if he's out wide, if he's playing as a decoy. They're worried about him. They changed their focus from AJ and Devontae, which they had to worry about too, but it changed their focus and they play different coverage when he's out there. You know, they're not worried about Kenny Gainwell as much, and that's what I'm saying, man. Kenny Gainwell does not scare a defense. Swift scares a defense because he's elusive. He's a guy that'll break tackles. He's a guy that'll put his foot in the ground, and he will turn up, right? Turn up the field, and he can hit holes. He can get those yardage, even those yardage where you think that he's down, he's not down, right? Those tackles that he broke against Dallas, where it looked like they blew that up. He found a way to get that first down. Kenny Gainwell don't do that, and that's the difference between Swift and Gainwell. Swift makes plays when they're not there. He's a hell of a running back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Swift also works at the Burley Shove Fit. Yeah, I mean, dude, like,
He really isn't even much of a factor in that because remember, Jalen Hurts, he lifts 600 pounds. So he really doesn't need much of a push in order to get that first down. He's really doing most of the pushing. Let's not forget about that. Well, outside of the offensive line, who has to obviously push the other guys out of the way for him to get that lane, but really Hurts does most of the work.
Yeah, well, Hurts is a beast, right? I mean, when you got a 600-pound, when you got a guy who squats 600 pounds, you can do that, right? Because one thing about Jalen Hurts, people say, well, you know, it's off its line. But no, it's Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is the guy. You know, any other quarterback on that Eagles can't do what Jalen Hurts is doing. It's not the offensive line that's really pushing. It's Jalen Hurts.
Nobody else in the
Hurts
league can do what he's doing. This is one of the most creative plays in the league, and nobody gives him credit for it. Everybody thinks that the only reason why we win is because of this brotherly shove thing.
And see, that goes back to a lack of people's intelligence when it comes to football. Because if that's the only thing that you think that's only the reason why we're winning, newsflash you, that's not the reason why we're winning. We're winning because we're a good football team. We're winning because we're 8-1 and we dominate. We win games, right? We win games and we find ways to win. We're very resilient when it comes to being a good football team. We find ways, even as bad as we are, we find ways to win. We don't stop winning. That's our team. That's how we are, and that's how we're continuing to be. Unless you can sit there and blow us out, which is not going to happen, we just come back. And when you got a quarterback who can find ways to come back when you think we're down, and he find ways to bring us back, that goes back to having a franchise quarterback, right? We talk about guys in the league. Why do we talk about guys like Jalen Hurts and Mahomes and guys like Lamar Jackson, right? Those guys.
When was the last time anybody has ever blown us out? I'm gonna have to say the fucking Buccaneers game from the playoffs.
The last time they blew us out was maybe the Cowboys game last year.
No, that was a 6-point dub.
I don't think it ever happened though. It never happened.
It didn't happen last year. It hasn't happened with AJ Brown here.
No, we don't get blown out that much, and I don't think. See, that's the difference between a lot of teams. We don't get blown out. You will never see us get dominated like that. You know, if you're going to beat us, it's going to be a close game. is going to be competitive, right? Even as bad as we are, they took the Jets game. Okay, the Jets game. We everything had to go wrong for that game for us to lose that game. You do know
Yes.
that, right?
The inept play
The field
calling,
goal,
the
that doesn't happen.
boneheaded play by Jalen Hurts in that interception. Jalen Hurts shouldn't have thrown that ball. And it took all of that for the Jets to get the win. They still had to get the game-winning touchdown to get that win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have happened, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? The fact that everything had to go wrong for us to lose that game. It goes back to this team's resilience. They find ways to win. And even as bad as we are with the Jets game, we had a chance to win that game, right? If we don't fumble that ball, or we don't throw 3 picks, or Jalen,
Jalen Hurts, that pass was so inexcusable. We had a 2-point lead. All we had to do was run the ball.
happens, man. It's going to happen. Your quarterback is going to turn over the ball, right?
And we're going to lose games.
It's going to happen. It's the
It's
NFL.
going to happen. It's the NFL.
Right? Guys are professional. You're going to lose games. If anybody thought we were undefeated, then I'm sorry. Then you must have been mistaken for another team, because no team is going to go undefeated, right? The last team to ever win a Super Bowl that went undefeated was the Dolphins. The 1973 Dolphins with Don Shula as the head coach.
That was 51 years ago.
Like, Cesar, what do we talk about? Like, Brian, who was the quarterback? What was it? The 90s? Yeah, it was when they went to the Super Bowl, right? So to me, it's like it's been a long time. No other team has went undefeated and won a Super Bowl, right? And I don't want to be undefeated, because when you're undefeated, you have more pressure on you, right?
Yes.
And I think that Jets game, we needed to lose to the Jets because we fixed some things about our team, man. Our play calling got better. Our receivers got more activated. We start finding ways to win.
Bob Greasy, that's who the quarterback was.
Yeah, Bob Greasy. Come on, dude. Like, the last quarterback to ever go undefeated that won a Super Bowl was the Dolphins, and you know what I'm saying. So to me, it's not realistic, So we're not going undefeated. When people say, well, you lost to Jets, okay, what other team have we lost to? Right? We're 8-1 because we're a good football team. You don't become 8-1 if you're not a good football
lost to the Cardinals.
I mean, like I said, I think the Cowboys are going to fall to the Commanders. I think the Commanders are going to be pissed off.
I don't see it.
You don't see it?
I don't see it at all. The Commanders are going to be swept by the entire division.
Man. I'm hoping Sam Howell. Sam Howell, can you put some stats on the Cowboys, please? You know what I'm saying?
But I do hope Washington gets the win.
I hope so too, dude.
That'd be nice for my ego.
Losing the Cardinals is much worse. It absolutely is.
Thank you. Where do these Cowboys fans come up with the delusion and the narrative that losing to the Jets is so much worse than losing to the Cardinals?
Yeah. Dude, losing to the Jets is not worse than losing to the Cardinals. Cardinals are way worse.
You saw the shame on Slita's face when they lost to the Cardinals. You should see – oh, my God. You should see the shame on the face of the Cowboys week 3 back when they lost to the Cardinals, bro. It was ridiculous.
I say, watch should ever show the faces of the public. Man, they should have a bag over their head just like the Giant fan. That's just the truth. I think Big Simple should have a bag over his head, just like the Giants. They're disgraceful. And they think they're going to win a Super Bowl. They're not winning a Super Bowl with that owner.
14-3.
You know what I'm saying? They're not winning anything with that owner. That owner is the same owner as the Sixers. That's where you're hiding. That's where you're hiding. What does he think about the owner?
Yeah, we're still suffering at this point.
Yeah, all that process, what's that getting them? Where's that getting them?
The same brick wall? The same brick wall all these years?
Yeah. And you got my guy Broads, Sport Talk Broads, already getting hyped up. I don't think Rui Hines going to get hyped up this year. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Usually Hines would get hyped up around this time. I think he learned his lesson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, now you might see him get hyped up with the Eagles because the Eagles win, right? We find ways to win. That's the only team you might see him get hyped up for, right?
Now I told Awesomeness it's going to take about a year or two for them to get it together. I was like, the quarterback, you got your quarterback, but it's going to take a couple years. Maybe you need to get rid of Del Rio, whoever you need to get rid of, but they're not ready right now. He's not an experienced quarterback. Though they might compete with us next year, but I don't know with her.
They're not competing us for next year, man. They're not. You know why they're not? Because they made the bit. Listen, Washington Commanders should have kept Chase Young. There was no need to trade him. The owner for the Commanders are trying to do the exact same thing that they're doing for the Sixers.
Yeah.
It's not going to get them anywhere. If you think you're going to do the same thing that you did with the Sixers in football, newsflash you, this is a different sport. You got to find a way to replace those guys. Losing them was huge. There was no need to trade any of them, really, if you want to be real. Or maybe Chase, I would have traded Jonathan Allen because he's a little bit older, right? Before I would trade a guy like, Chase Young, because these guys are younger, right? They're going to be there for a long time. Jonathan Allen is 30.
Big D, I just saw your message. He said, rumor has it that Goddard may come back sooner than expected. Wow. Is this true?
Well, I mean, if it is, then that's huge, bro.
He may come back. That means he may come back for the Dallas game.
I said that.
2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks sounds a lot better than 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, what is it? A forearm fracture? That should take 3 weeks to recover at best, right? So he should be there by the Dallas Cowboys game or even at best maybe the 49ers game. I mean, Dallas Cowboys game. Let's see the schedule.
He'll definitely be back by the 49ers game.
Yeah, so
no. Sorry. The 49ers is before the Cowboys game.
So maybe the Seahawks game.
He'll be back by then. He'll be back by the Seahawks game.
If he's not there if he's not there or cleared, if he's not cleared by the Cowboys game, he should be back by the Seahawks game, which we're going to need it because that Seahawks team. Let me tell you something, man. People sleeping on Geno Smith. That guy is also
Yeah, I'll bet on the fact that Goddard will be fucking back for the Cowboys game rather than thinking that Washington will be 14-3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's
14-3.
I think when you look at the schedule, right, you got the Chiefs, you got the Bills next week on CBS at 11/26 at 4:25, right? You got the 49ers Fox at 4:25. So those are three games, right? 4:22 or 4:25s. One is tomorrow night at 8:15, right? All right. Then you got the Cowboys 8:20 p.m. in Dallas, right? NBC. You got the Seahawks 4:25 Sunday. Those are winnable games. I don't think they're challenging. They're not challengeful to lose, to win. I think they're easy to win. I'm sorry. They're not hard to beat. What I'm trying to say, right? I think they're winnable games. So I'm not worried about either. I'm not worried about any team really. The only team I'm really worried about that we could maybe fall to would probably be
the Chiefs, maybe.
The Chiefs, maybe, or maybe the Seahawks. Because we can't beat
We're
those
cursed. There's a vendetta against us versus the Seattle Seahawks. So
yeah, we can't beat. That's another team we got to beat, man. I'm tired of playing them, bro.
There's 3 curses we got to beat. We got to beat that Cowboys curse. We got to beat that Andy Reid curse, and we got to beat that Seattle curse. Did I say Seattle twice?
Absolutely, we do. Absolutely.
We got to beat Seattle. We got to beat Dallas, and we got to get over the Andy Reid thing.
But see, I think the Seahawks. The reason why we lost them was because of Russell Wilson. I don't think Geno Smith can beat us. Even though they have JSN, the Ohio State receiver that you wanted where you had it, that dude's balling out. He's looking good. They got Metcalf over there. They still got Lockett over there. They got some receivers over there, right? So we're not going to see. And they got Witherspoon. What's his name? Witherspoon, the cornerback. They got the other corner that what's his name? They got who's the Seahawks secondary? I know there's another guy. Let's see. So they got the guys that I'm really worried about is their secondary. Like their secondary is underrated. Their corners are very good. I think that they got some guys that let's see. So Devon Witherspoon makes the NFL history with his domestic game, and he's been balling. He's probably going to get defensive rookie of the year because I don't think they're going to give it to Jalen Carter, unfortunately, because that's what they do. They don't credit Eagle players. It's going to get the defensive rookie of the year. So they got some good players. Their draft class for rookies are Charles Cross. They got not Charles Cross. Excuse me. I don't think he's a rookie. Is he a rookie? No, he's not a rookie. So who am I thinking of? So they got a good secondary. They got Devon Witherspoon. They got the corner. What's the corner's name? Looking it up right now.
1-800-BUTT-SEX.
What the fuck are you talking about butt sex for, bro?
Oh, my bad. Did I say that out loud? Excuse me.
Yeah, you did, bro.
Oh, shit.
What are you talking about, man? You crazy for saying that. Who's the other Seahawks cornerback, man? Devon Witherspoon. Who's the other dude? What's his name? Worley?
I don't know.
It starts with a W.
I don't know the
Tyreek
cornerbacks over there. I don't know the cornerbacks over there.
Woodland?
I don't know.
So his name is Woolen. Tyreek Woolen? I don't even know.
Oh, and don't forget about Kobe Bryant over there.
Yeah, that dude's good.
Yes.
That dude. I wanted him in that draft, man. We could have. I wanted us to jump. Oh man, I wanted him so bad. That dude's a beast. What's that dude from? He went to the same school as Sauce Gardner, right?
Let me look him up.
Yeah, I think he went to the same college as Sauce Gardner, man. That dude's a fucking beast, man. That dude, and he hits hard too. He's a physical corner over there. Seahawks find some physical corners, man. You know what I'm saying?
So
they found Rich Sherman, Maxwell, Jeremy Lane, and now they got these two.
So let me tell you real quick. He grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. He went to Cincinnati University. He was part of that team that went to the playoff that year in 2020.
Sauce Gardner, right?
No, I'm talking about Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, so yeah, he's a college teammate with Sauce Gardner. He was in the same draft as Sauce Gardner.
Maybe.
Yeah, he was. Sauce Gardner was drafted. What year was Sauce Gardner drafted?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, 2022. Yeah, they were both 2022 draft. But here's the thing, though. Sauce Gardner. Oh, they both played for Cincinnati. They were both teammates. Okay, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. They both played for Cincinnati University, the Bearcats.
Yep.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Again,
you know more college than I thought you would.
I watch a little bit of it, man, when I get a chance.
As you should, my friend. Scouting is important.
Mm-hmm. I watch a little bit of it when I can, man. Not really that much. I'm not really a college fan, but I'll watch a little bit of it. Damn, I missed some of it today. Fuck, I was going to watch the Texas Longhorns. Hey, that linebacker that's on that team, I'm really hype on him next year in the draft, man. I'm telling you right now. Could the Eagles go linebacker next year? We're going to talk about that down the road, but yeah, Any final thoughts before we hang it up, man? We've been on here for what,
3 hours almost.
3 hours? Yeah. Hey, we had a lot of shit to talk about, man.
Hey, man, we had a lot of fun too. But my last
Absolutely.
words are going to be: go out there, do not make any turnovers, keep Travis Kelce out of the game, and just run up the scoreboard as much as you can so we can finally beat that pesky Andy Reid.
Sure, man. So yeah. Anyway, guys, appreciate for coming on, man. Shout out to my guy Hiding. If you're on Twitter, give him a follow. Like this stream on the podcast, whatever you are on Twitter. Share with your friends. And to the next one, Hiding Chin Podcast. Wherever you are, stay tuned. We got more coming. Peace out.
Yes, sir.
Go Birds. Let's go. Let's get to 9-1.